Alright. Let's see.
The joys of America's open road.
Ah,
it's right.
I don't want to hear about the joys of America's open road.
Here, on the main streets.
Ah, I'm getting blasted by my own ad. Ah, this is not how it was meant to happen. Okay, this is fine. Hello, everyone. I'm early. I don't know why I'm early. I just am. Hopefully the stream is not lagging to hell. It seems to be all right. Hello, everyone. Hello, Terrace. Welcome. Seems like it's actually pretty good. Yes, ni hao, ni hao. Oh, yes. Why am I getting messaged in game? What is this? Stop. Please. Let's see. I'm just gonna do this puzzle really quick, hopefully. Hello. I am failing this puzzle. I'm not that far in the story. I just beat... Or not beat, I just did the part with the scar in it. Ah. Hello, everyone. I'm pretty sure that one's supposed to go. Ah, I see. Okay, I think this one goes here, and then this one goes here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so more or less halfway. I mean... I'm doing the thing. Slowly.
An unexpected discovery.
I'm just hoping my GPU doesn't decide to go and explode on me at some point during the stream. I'm constantly making sure that my stream doesn't like randomly crash, because apparently it's possible that the game just randomly crashes. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. So the plan for today is just to go through the game and just play through stuff. Hopefully I can actually learn how to play dungeon a little bit better. Thank you, Valair. Okay, you're only higher because I didn't play yesterday. You are only higher because of that sole reason. Oh god. Alright, let's see. Yeah, no, dungeon is very fun. I'm just worried that what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take some stray shot because she goes to 1% HP pretty quickly. And then I'm just gonna get hooked. What? Oh, they have like an actual... They changed the UI for the skip button. Ah, I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Man, I still can't believe this game has gone 2 sub-patch updates. Yeah, no, now they need to make... Okay, I am dropping frames now. Okay. That is not great. I am dropping frames. Alright, well, I think I need to change some quality effects, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright, let's see if that helps anything. Oh, my frames! It's over. You know what? I'll just deal with the poor frames in the city. It's fine. This is fine. As long as it doesn't happen during combat, I don't care too much. That's my main concern. Oh god. Okay. Also, does anyone know how many Sonance caskets are there in the game currently? Because it seems like adding it all up seems to be like around 100, above 100 or so. I'm not sure if all of them are unlockable, to be fair, because that's just the max level, but... Alright, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the game was not very playable when it was lagging. It was not it. Definitely not it. Alright. Okay, so I need to do this Phage Ascension trial real quick. Is there a TP point near it? No, of course not. That would be too easy. You must walk. I gotta say, they really did fix the loading times, like loading time issues. It's been pretty good so far for me playing this game. I haven't had nearly as many frame drops overall as I've had before. Though, I mean, that's not saying much when my frames are actually dropping currently because I'm recording this on stream. I'm doing this on stream. Oh, nice. Echo. Easy. Hey, that's nice. That's extremely nice. Wait, is that... Let me see my data bank level. So... You can start getting effectively 5-star artifacts around level 15, so it's pretty high up there. The super jump combo. I have not seen the explicit super jump combo. I mean, I have sort of an idea of how it works, but not explicitly. Let's do this. I don't care if it's under-leveled team. Alright. Oh, I have to defeat all of them in 180 seconds. Oh, lovely.
Guide my blade. Upswing. Cool. Eradicate. Upswing. Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Moment of resonance.
Oh, I did that wrong. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to do a charged auto attack when I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to switch to her. Ah. Oh, after shot. Blaze. Yep. Oh, who could have seen this coming? It's totally like I'm under-leveled. Alright, let's try that again. Actually living up to the stream title name. Actually being the most unskilled player ever. Oh god. That was so funny. Oh, I had to come back here again. God dang it. My punishment for not leveling my characters or my weapons. Gotta go back. I definitely missed combos. I missed so many combos. To be fair, I don't know all the combo strings, and I haven't looked into the character kit design too much, so I definitely do not know the optimized combos at all, period. Definitely don't know them. Oh god, the lag is so real. I can definitely feel my frames tearing. At least partially. Alright. Yeah, that's fair. I should really... Nope.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Guide my blade. Cool.
Okay.
Not worth mentioning.
Not even good.
I can keep going.
Burst.
You know what? I'm just gonna do my thing.
Hopefully this helps. Strike reach. The hour is upon us. Last chance.
Oh, yep. That's fun.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Back down.
Swift and resolute.
Guide my blade. Huh. No mercy. It's over.
I sense your weakness.
That sounds extremely funny.
Hopefully this helps. A moment of resonance. Last chance. Strike for the shadows.
Guide my blade. Judgment. Upswing.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. Last chance.
Oh, it's AoE.
I sense your weakness.
There we go.
Guide my blade.
Oh yeah, I definitely do not have enough time for this, because I'm not leveled enough for this. I probably level my weapons at least a little bit. Dang.
Last chance. Moment of resonance.
Guide my blade. Up, Scarlet. Eradicate.
Oh, I'm using the burst way too early too.
Darkness fall.
Yeah, I definitely need to level my weapons a little bit in order to do this. I don't have enough damage for the amount of time they give you for this. Oh god. So underleveled. So bad. Okay, let's upgrade this stuff. I should stop trolling. Wait, does it auto? No, it doesn't. Okay. I just have to hold. Alright, cool. Yeah, just hold it. Hold it all the way down. Oh no, yeah, I'm pretty bad at this game. So to be fair, I should honestly actually look at the combo strings more. I have not picked the 5-star yet. From the free 5-star selector they gave. I haven't done that yet, but I might do that in a bit. We'll see. I'm not actually sure what 5-star I should get because But like, for example, right? I already got Marina here. Most likely I'll use her in the future. I just don't want to use a healer for right now. Just because I want to actually get used to more of the combat system of the game. But... maybe that's just me. I'm still trolling the hell, though. I'm going the harder way for no reason. Leveling my echoes probably will also help this endeavor, but I think the weapon should be enough. Oh yeah, no, my echoes are definitely not upgraded either, but let's just see if the weapon is enough. Alright. Also, we have a special guest joining us today.
I do not think Genshin is the ideal balance as far as a gacha system monetizing things. Hello, sorry.
Hello.
I'm not anything about gacha.
It's already too late.
Yep, it's already too late. Hello, Tars. Hopefully I have my audio balanced right.
Hopefully.
No hesitation.
Correct for now, but chat
Guide my blade.
bad. So, anyways, this is Tars Lano. If anyone on my channel is not familiar with Tars, he has done like only series Genshin content and only series Star Rail content if you're interested in that. And I think you released the Dragon Strike Noel video today, which I have not watched yet, but is one of the most absurd. I've seen a clip of it that you sent me. It's one of the most absurd skill-based things you can do in Genshin. No, I'm never going to do that. Like, I genuinely think it's almost more insane to practice Dragon Strike than it is to
Guide my blade.
do it only series.
Wait, hang on.
Anyways.
You're... apparently, they're saying you're quiet. Let me...
I'm quiet.
Up. Apparently, on my end at least, let me up
I see.
you a little bit.
Usually my strategy, I don't know if you do this, my strategy for like having people on calls is to just crank the Discord volume to slightly uncomfortable for me, and then lower the game volume relative to voice stuff.
Yeah.
As well. So like I think I have Wuthering Waves just at like 50% of my Windows settings. So
It's funny because in OBS it tells me that you're actually fairly loud.
yeah, it's a problem of like this is a deep voice person problem. It's a lot harder on a perceptual level for people to perceive my voice as loud. Like as far as like actual
May the
decibel, like
moonlight
I have this
attest
problem
my
with my whole
steadfast
dang
will.
life, dude. Where like people are like speak up, and I'm just like I'm not being quiet. It's just
Yeah. Feels bad.
and then like I speak up, and they're like, "Why are you yelling?" It's like because you wanted me to, basically. So
Yeah.
it's like either people perceive me as yelling, or they perceive me as too quiet too often, and like by having this microphone setup, I'm able to mostly make it fine for like videos and whatever. But anyways,
Gotcha.
my Sanhua does 35% more damage against targets below 70% HP. That's
Let me
damage up.
see. Is it better now, chat? Can you tell? I haven't seen any comments back yet, so it's kind of hard for me to do this
I mean-
tuning midstream.
Yeah, this is my fault, by the way. I definitely blame my brother. Because I went downstairs to grab a quick snack before I streamed, and then he was like he wants to talk about things for a couple minutes, and I was like, okay, gotta go upstairs.
They're all saying sounds good. All right, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Finally.
By the way, I
Great.
want to bring up one thing in my chat. Thank you for mentioning this, because I almost might have forgotten to mention it.
Hopefully this
Just
helps.
minimize my chat. Magical girl. Wait, who was it? Frick. Someone in my chat, I'm blind, said basically the more you love a game, the more you see its flaws, right? Like, I do enjoy this game, but also I see all of its flaws, and yeah, I think me and Tars here are going to be talking about some flaws and probably showing them, hopefully.
Oh
'Cause
boy.
some of them are definitely easy to replicate. By the way,
Yeah.
something like I did like a bunch more exploration, so I am now level 25, by the way. I
I'm
did a whole
level
bunch more exploration.
20.
Oh yeah, what level are you? You're level 20? Okay.
I'm just doing the phase ascension right now.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very easy. Well, I guess assuming you level up things, I guess
I'm-
you might not be easy for you. I think you're still not leveling characters, are you?
My characters are level 20.
Yeah. So Tars,
No hesitation.
the game is like too easy for him because he does
No.
Dragon Strike Noel and
I wanted to challenge
I mean-
myself, and it went completely terribly wrong because I don't know the combos for this game.
Guide my blade.
In fact, it's actually awful.
I'm not surprised. But anyways, like the game does become noticeably easier as long as level things. Crazy idea. Just to say, I don't think this game is like for anyone that's compared to like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, whatever. It is not. It's not. That's all I would
Swift and
say.
resolute. I sense your weakness.
Alright. So I don't know. This game is
The end has come.
generally enjoyable. I feel like though after I get done with the general exploration content and get to the point of like the only thing to do is stuck in this freaking tree. I can't grab it.
Let's get
Stuck in the tree.
All there is left to
No
do
mercy.
is to like farm artifacts. And I don't know, like, sorry, artifact equivalent. The echo. Okay, one thing I think the ecosystem is one of the most interesting things about this game. I'm not joking, because like unlike Genshin or Star Rail, like the way that like substats and like it still has like main stats, substats, it still has that, like it's still there, it still has gacha BS to be clear, but the way that you grind out things is a little bit different.
Guide my blade.
And my understanding is you can just like kill an F ton of enemies and grind for 5-star artifacts. I think. And that's kind of
Upswing.
interesting. Oh.
Now my character died because I'm
Oh,
using dodging, and
Oh.
Moment of resonance.
when you're at 1% HP, you just die.
You know, it's like you're gonna have like I definitely noticed with my leveled up characters the world level increase or the soul 3 increase.
Swift and resolute.
And so with unleveled characters, enemies are gonna feel real tanky to you.
Oh yeah, no, they feel pretty tanky. It's
I mean, yeah, it's gonna
Not
get a lot
great.
worse though. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
you gotta complete this, sir, because we have to do co-op
Yeah.
together. And I assume it's like Genshin stupidity where we can't do co-op.
probably.
Don't have the same world level or whatever. So, anywho, enjoyable until the 4th crash. Yeah, it crashed like 3 times on me yesterday. It's been crashing now with just like a driver crash more lately, more
It's
than the
still
memory
been
leak, actually.
crashing.
Yeah, well now I'm having more crashes from the
Be gone.
just like it crashes and then Unity or not Unity. I get like an Unreal pop-up error that says like device ID lost or something. So some GPU level error and Discord crashes with it. And it will
Damn.
also, if that happens, it'll also probably crash OBS. So if my stream suddenly ends,
Stay
that's
behind.
why. So, like this game is just kind of frustrating to make content for right now, and that's part of the reason I'm not going to do an only series content for it. Is like current feeling, and also because my number one takeaway, honestly, is like how much I feel like this game would be a general, more interesting, enjoyable experience if it weren't gacha. Is like I just kind of like I'm sick of making content on new gacha games in general. Like I think I'm chill with just playing Genshin, to be honest.
He wants to be out. He wants out.
Like I like playing Genshin because it has like long-term value of like me thinking of ideas and how different characters can interact together. And like playing any other gacha game is mostly just been an experience of like, yeah, they got a bunch of good things, interesting things about them, and hey, they can give me some gambling dopamine from time to time. But like, I don't need that constantly, and I don't know.
It's probably also
I-
unhealthy to have that constantly.
Yeah, exactly. Like right now, I have 2 Genshin accounts, Wuthering Waves and Star Rail. Although Star Rail, I'll be honest, like I'm kind of done with Star Rail at this point. The story with Shenzhou was like a bit of a miss, right? Like the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, what the F was that story? It had some good parts, right? But the best parts of the Shenzhou story was by far the side quests. And then I feel like it's probably the same case with Penacony.
It
But
was
I haven't done that much side story with Penacony.
It was a bit of
And-
a mess because the abundance, there's, I don't know if you remember the side quest, but there was a, like the, abundance story quest line for side
Yeah.
quests, and it was awkwardly placed because
Okay.
of the way they designed the story. Like it would, like I believe when, in the first update, like when the game first came out, it just would randomly appear. And then
Okay.
and then it's like, okay, so what do I do here, right? It just like made no sense in terms of the overall story context because of the way it was placed within like
Okay.
where you were in the main story quest. So that's why a lot of people disliked it overall,
I see.
because it was just confusing. It was just like, wait, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Who are these people?
Yeah. Okay, so they haven't even made good side quests, and that was like that's always been a standout feature of Star Rail for me. Star Rail's story writing, generally speaking, quite good, but the main story has kind of lost me at this point, and the character combat has also kind of lost me. Character designs, combat has lost me.
It was like the side quest itself was good. Don't get me wrong. It was just like
okay.
it was just in context of the main story, because it was a very like it added a lot of context to the main story, and it was just poorly placed. So it was a bit awkward.
Okay, interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I can't say I'll never come back to Star Rail, particularly for the story experience, since you don't have to interact with the gacha to be able to do Star Rail or story experience things. But like, Star Rail feels like a game to me that I'll like experience at best 4 years from now, basically.
I'm trying to think.
Assuming the story still has good things about it.
Well, I mean, honestly, the Penacony story overall was decent. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't grabbed me. I feel like I can conceptualize things they set up that would have been much more interesting to me, at least, I guess.
You didn't like
as far as how they did it. Like
the gotcha moment at the end.
I mean, I haven't finished the new
Oh, you
one.
haven't finished it.
I've just been enjoying like Arlecchino has made me enjoy playing Genshin a lot lately.
That's fair.
Obviously, it's now been like long enough that I'm, back in the okay. I can have more time to do Hades 2 things and Wuthering Waves things, but it's just fallen in this awkward spot of like it never is the game I want to prioritize playing right now. So I don't know, and I'm getting real sick of their structure of forcing you to complete the story during the patch they add the story in for the events. Like I would have preferred to wait until now when the Pentaconic story is done to do any Pentaconic story, but I had to do more Pentaconic story to be able to like get events to get pulls for some characters that I was interested in, right? AKA gotcha BS, right? And like I would have enjoyed the Star Rail story thing more if I just ignored the gotcha and just didn't play the game for 6 months. So
Fair.
that's my current feeling. Like I said, my general feeling like with Wuthering Waves is like I'd rather continue playing Wuthering Waves for a bit here, and then I'm just gonna ignore ZZZ. Like as a like being that I'm partnered with Yoimiholic and like they're paying me to make engine content, you would think, yeah, I should make ZZZ content, right? And honestly, ZZZ might end up being an interesting game. I think they're trying to like make it a distinct game, from what I can tell. But like, I'm just tired of the gotcha formula, man. It's obviously ZZZ is going to be the same exact things that I said about Wuwa with its gotcha BS. Why is that ZZZ? I'm 99% confident of that. Without knowing anything about the actual gotcha system there.
Cycle of corruption.
And like, I'm just tired of that formula. I just don't want to like, and at this point, I feel like every time I'm like criticizing the generalized state of gotcha games and the discourse around it, I'm just yelling at a wall. Even though like the people that are walls are also the people I'm like saying the stuff I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's the reason I'm saying this stuff. So how good is my Sanhua? I mean, I like using her more than like of the 5 stars I got in the stupid wishing video. I'm enjoying the 5-star sword on Sanhua the most because it does make her noticeably crit more. And like right now in early game, Gion has a problem with. I'm sure he's probably still does as much damage as Sanhua, but I like the dynamic of switching between the two of them. But like, hey, he's got a crit damage weapon, and he ascends with some crit stats or whatever, but he has 5% crit rate and 180 crit damage. Like, I got no crit rate on my boy. I even spent like an hour trying to farm for like a 4-star crit rate main stat piece yesterday just to give him a little bit of array and couldn't get anything. So, yay. So he never crits basically, and she actually does, which means she just feels better, I think, right now for me. She's not better than or anything. I just enjoy how she plays more with the timing minigame. It's quite fun. It's like Sino, but actually interesting.
Gotcha.
So, this is what I would describe her timing minigame as. I assume you don't have her yet, but you should be able to get her free now today.
I mean, the only 5-star I have is the healer.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This is the gas Tecton? No, I put at Tarsblem in the title.
Nah.
They say you sound like Tecton, sir.
Oh god.
No, this is Tars Blamo. He actually knows how to play Genshin.
Oh my god. Why is he catching strays? What is this?
It's just friendly beef with Tecton, that's all. That's all. I make fun of him all the time. He acknowledges this. he knows.
He's like, yeah, this is fair commentary.
Like he was surprised I was able to 36-star on his Polar Molny account when it was like the easiest possible Abyss cycle.
Oh no.
Like he has no ability to even like judge Abyss cycles. So, anyways, it's fine. Like he's just the type of player that for Genshin in particular that like, you know, presumably, if I was to talk to him about like in-depth reasons he likes Star Rail or Genshin, he might just like the turn-based format of Star Rail more than Genshin kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But, anywho's, if Tars Blamo and Kekvin are the same person to you, just remember that Tars Blamo is the one that actually knows how to play Genshin. And he knows how to play Genshin better than me. Like, good lord, I have plenty of skill issues in Genshin. That's because, like, Genshin is a game where skill issues can be mitigated with investment.
I think that's up to debate. I mean, I have not TC'd for any of the modern day, like, or modern characters that are come with patch 4.0, to be honest. Or like, just the patch 4.x in general.
Sure. I mean, I'm not saying you don't need investment, or you don't need investment if you invest, or like if you just hone on your skills. But my point with that is more like there's most of the time like the circumstance of like how fast you clear a particular chamber in Abyss comes down to like knowledge on enemy mechanics, whether or not you have like the elements to deal with the specific enemy gimmicks, kind of like shields or whatever. Like that's the most common way they gate certain abysses for certain elements, is just like abyss mages or lectors or baptists, right?
Pretty much.
Element check. And that's not a skill check. That's do you have the right subset of characters check. But there are some things, and then there's also like RNG variants in the behavior of enemies too. Like the Magu Kenki chamber is basically RNG as far as like if I'm trying, like I have the capability to get like a 15-second clear against the Magu Kenkis. But it relies on trying to get the stupid one dude to not just zoop away immediately, right? Like it's actually miserable.
Which you can do, technically. There is a way there is a way to guarantee do it almost. Oh,
is there? Okay, I never looked into it that much because like again I don't really need to. Because my investment level makes it like, what's the difference between clearing in 15 versus 30 seconds? Well, just if I want to like record a clip of my Candace team, like I tried for like 2 hours recording a clip of my Candace team, killing it in about 15 seconds. But anywho's, that's my point, right? Like,
yeah,
I could have down the time it takes to clear the Magu Kenki chamber just by, you know, knowing things like Tars knows about like how to try to group them consistently. And like there, that's skill expression, a form of skill. Okay, more like knowledge expression in that specific case.
Yeah.
But like, it's a weird balance of skill, investment, having certain characters, whatever, in Genshin. And for me, I just find it, generally speaking, unnecessary to improve my skills that much, unless I just like am enjoying a team and I can like feel myself like where I'm making mistakes and try to naturally improve, right?
Right.
And this game, to be clear, as far as like comparing to Wuthering Waves, even though Genshin's combat and Wuthering Waves combat, even though it's like switching characters, whatever, is not very comparable. If you're very mindless with how you play Genshin and you just like play Genshin spamming normal attacks, they probably feel very similar, to be clear. As far as actually thinking about the mechanics going on, Wuthering Waves, of course, is more combo focused and has the switching character mechanics and whatever, which is interesting.
Right.
For someone like me, it makes it feel unique, but for someone like Tars, it makes it feel like another game they played. Do you want to talk about that at all? I don't know.
I mean, okay, well, it's technically not switching characters, right? So,
Well, yeah.
in case, so just for context, the game I was talking about with Luna earlier is called Scarlet Nexus, and in terms of like overall gameplay, it feels, in terms of like skill expression, in terms of what you do in the game, it feels fairly similar. Of course, there's no like intro and outro skills, but there's sort of instead these enhancement skills that you can get as the story progresses, and it's not a gacha. So you can unlock every single enhancement, and there's also a skill tree, so you can have like very different builds. And overall, I think I've sunk probably 40 plus hours into the game. I haven't played it that much, to be fair, but in general, it feels very good to play, and also is just like, incidentally, it's also built on the same engine they used for Wuthering Waves. So
4 versus Unreal 4 versus 5, but
are you sure it's Unreal 5? Because the
that's
error
what I thought,
keeps
actually, I guess.
the
Oh, is it
error
Unreal 4 error?
the errors I keep getting, or the errors I've seen people get, are Unreal 4 errors. I don't know. Maybe I'm maybe I'm
okay.
tripping.
I guess I didn't look that closely, but that might have been just based on what I saw someone else say. So
That's
I
fair.
could be wrong.
Also,
but
I just looked at the friends menu. I apparently can't co-op with you. It says co-op unavailable.
Why?
I need to check. Like, what are your? I need to.
Solaris owner has co-op mode disabled is what it says when I click on you. What do you mean disabled? Is there a way to disable it?
Where? Well, I mean, where are the co-op settings? Let me see where the
good
co-op
question.
settings.
Co-op only at AR22. Oh Jesus! Oh yeah,
Oh,
I forgot. I
lovely.
forgot it unlocks
It's
the friends menu,
AR22.
but yeah.
You
I
can
guess we're
have
not-
friends but not play together. Sucks to suck. Sorry, kid. All right, you know what? I'm gonna fight a few bosses then real quickly and see how I can get this.
I mean,
up.
you can get to 21 relatively easily, and then they don't know what you
Yeah.
spam through that.
Hopefully this helps.
Playing a podcast level 10. Why? Also, I bought the stupid battle pass because I was like, I think I need that to be able to level up one of my 85
Got
stars.
my blade.
But also, it hasn't done that much early on because it's the same structure as picking other gacha games where like it gives you a very low amount of resources early on, and then it starts to give you a bunch more later. It's gonna take me a freaking month before I actually get the resources to actually start leveling up characters. Like it's like I would have loved all these now, so I could actually use some of these characters. I mean, I can
Refuse
find
judgment.
I don't know who I'm gonna do.
Stay behind me.
That's the thing, by the way.
Shackles be gone.
Haven't decided. Oh, a 4-star. It's new, is it Let's do. Attack percent gun. I'll take it. Yeah, I could buy a battle pass, but I'm not gonna. No, I've spent enough money in this game. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make my money back. On that video, which is a bit oof.
Oh no.
Like it's a lot harder. Like it had to make like basically 50 to 60k views, and it's kind of stopped at this point.
It's middling. Rip.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helps.
Which, yeah, oof. So functionally, I lost. My guess is I have lost $100 in that video. But
Guide my blade.
so I spent $100 to basically criticize gacha games. Fantastic.
Lovely.
Swing.
You love to see
No
it.
mercy.
But oh well.
Darkness.
It's the risk I take sometimes. I've made enough money on some other videos.
Notice pervade.
It's fine. I can rationalize it, balance out. But
I won't back down.
the house always wins. Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
basically just gambling, just in a different form.
You know?
The end has come.
Well, technically, it's not.
Hopefully this
I suppose
helps.
it's not just like simple gambling, but at the same time, it kind of is in some sense.
Yeah. He ignored the waypoint I was going towards. Okay. What games do?
God.
The general exploration experience, I do like being like it's nice being able to run up things really quickly, like scaling an equivalent sized wall in Genshin takes
Oh yeah.
arbitrarily long amount of time. I've criticized Genshin's timing before, where like it annoys me when games like Coffee Breath of the Wild's timing, for example, which is what a lot of open world games have done. It's not unique to Genshin games, to be fair. But most of the times when like games have like copied Breath of the Wild things, like gliding,
Moment of
and like
resonance.
wall climbing, it's usually just not very great implementations of it. Is what my general feeling is. And Genshin's climbing is definitely one of those. It's not horrible, but I definitely actually prefer the climbing experience with the running pace, running up. There is some slight goofiness with how it feels to like run sideways. And it's hard to precisely control doing certain things. Particularly problematic when there's like occasional hardcore challenges. Which I honestly would not mind them doing more of. Or like weird, like the weird backflip challenge that was in the city was kind of fun. Have you done that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's fun. And then that's like one of those ways. It's like a smart way to like give tutorials on how to like control your character, right? And the
Which
fact
is
that
also
exists,
good in general. I mean, it's like the movement in this game is just so smooth for a lot of things.
Yep. Like it feels really good. That is one of the most notable ways as far as just comparing it to games in general, not just Genshin. Just feels really nice. Switch between and use all your different characters, generally speaking. And they did a good job in making any like different characters, including 4 stars right now, feel nice as well. Like Sanhua is a 4-star.
Swift and resolute.
You get the free now if you were locking in for launch day. Like they have interesting, different, unique things about their kits that make them feel better or worse to different people, right?
Right.
And that's a good thing. It is potentially. I do see a problem long term in like once you find a ice DPS like Sanhua that you like.
Right.
What reason do you have to pull for another ice DPS in this game with the current mechanical structures they have? Well, the only reason would be if they are just that much more of a DPS upgrade, or you really like the character, right?
I mean, it's also like I'm just wondering what kind of character kits they're going to make, because I can see like the more I thought about, the more I saw like you can have more direct synergy with, say, like some of the like Echo like actives, for example, right?
Yeah.
And that would be actually pretty cool to do, I think.
I definitely want to get to the point of being able to like actually farm 5-star artifacts and see how painful that is, and start to like properly build stats and characters. One of like, look,
the substats, man, the substats. Not
yeah, I know.
Again.
But it's not. You're not upgrading individual substats though. Have you seen that?
No, I know, but
Okay.
it's just look, anytime it's just RNG is involved in upgrades, right? It just feels bad by default. Let's not even sugarcoat it. It just feels bad.
It does. It's one of those things that's like it's gotcha BS mechanic trying to keep you to logging in, playing in every week, like or every day, every week, whatever. If you go to the data bank here, in case anyone doesn't know, like there's an enhanced drop rate thing. I think at max level you have 100% enhanced drop rate. So for 15 instances per week, like bosses, you don't have to claim the rewards for them. Bosses would just drop the drop guaranteed. Their Echo, a guaranteed 5-star Echo at the max level. How long does it take to get to that? I have no freaking idea.
Too long. Far too long.
The base drop rate stays locked, I think, at 20% after like level 10 or something. Yeah. So after level 10, you just stay locked at 20% base drop rate, which means you can just farm the base like main stat Echoes. And then you need to use wave plate resin equivalent currency to be able to upgrade them, and you get some of those of course through exploration, whatever, but they're finite. So you do need to like log in daily to farm for like upgrading them for substats and the EXP material basically.
I see.
So it still has all the same structures, but you can farm the main stats more easily. And from what I can, well, actually, I don't know. It's a little bit split different than Genshin. Genshin or Star, when like the main stat is like the majority of the stat value. Based on what I think I have an Echo on that I upgraded, just a 3-star Echo on Sanhua yesterday. Yeah, this is just a 3-star crit damage main stat piece. That rolled crit damage, attack percent, and basic attack damage bonus.
Wow.
Notably, I've also seen you can get attack percent on attack percent main stat. So I think I have.
You can duplicate stats.
Yeah, so that makes like the possible combinations of substats very high. Like in Genshin, there's some weirdness where you can know that an artifact is like biased towards certain, not having certain stats, and that reduces the total possible combination of like substats, and like, so I don't know what the experience of like farming for a particular piece is going to be, but point is you can just manually farm to an extent main stat pieces, but you can get the same stat as the main stat on substats. So I thought I had a piece that I upgraded that had.
I barely have any
but,
crit rate / crit damage, man.
Yeah, so from what I can tell, the way that I think crit rate, crit damage only appears on boss drop once. I think.
Kind of annoying. Okay.
And apparently energy regen is also a main stat, and it's super rare.
I have energy. I have energy regen. I have that.
You have an energy regen main stat? Nice.
I have energy regen main stat on a 4.
On a 4 cost.
4-star.
I don't think I have seen one yet.
Damn.
So
I have actually multiple energy regen. What the hell?
Wow, I have multiple crit, but not crit rate, just all the crit damage, and I don't have any crit rate on characters other than Senwa. So wow, that's very useful.
Lovely.
But anyways, like you have a limit of like you can equip a total of 12 total things, so you can see like the boss echoes. I have a 4 cost, so you can do something like do 2 4 cost boss drop ones, which are like crit main stat potentially, and then do 3 1 cost, right, and still get like the 5-piece bonus. Or you could just sacrifice the set bonuses potentially. Like you could do 3 4 costs and just only have a 2-piece bonus going.
It might just be sack, honestly.
Yeah, like that might be worthwhile depending on how the stat distribution goes.
Well, it's worth for right now at least. Also,
oh yeah, definitely for right now. Yeah.
Holy crap! Even if I fully upgrade the crit rate one I have, it only gives me 7 crit rate. This is.
Oh yeah. I think. I'm guessing like 5-star pieces probably are like 20%. Actually,
wait, but then like, okay, I mean, assuming it's anything like how Genshin is built, then in order to get anywhere close to a 2-to-1 or like 1-to-2 ratio is like almost impossible.
Yeah, it seems to be intended. You need obviously substats, presumably.
Yeah.
And again, you can get crit rate substats on crit rate main stat, right?
Right.
So the number of like different possible distributions you have for substats is very high. And also, this also means that flat stats literally shouldn't exist in this game. Just saying, like Genshin, I can actually make. There's some cases they're relatively rare, to be clear, but I can make cases for where flat stats are theoretically ideal. Not usually to upgrade into, but theoretically ideal to have.
Yeah.
Technically.
Because if you have an HP% main stat piece, right, and your character still scales on HP, it's still okay to have flat HP stats. That's fine. But now if you're
and it
having
also depends on like the. Yeah, but like if you can get attack % on attack % main stat or HP% on HP% main stat,
what's the point?
Yeah, all it does is arbitrarily increase the RNG on your substat roll. That's all it does. That's literally the purpose of it. Like at least it has some benefit and purpose in the case of Genshin without letting it be.
I see your weakness.
Let me be your blade.
I don't know how it's going to realistically, like that's the content in this game. From what I understand, like Binge, who is one of my friends. Actually, I mean, potentially he's online right now. If you want, I can invite him.
Oh sure. So none of us can use our outro or intro skills. Lovely.
Yeah, exactly. That's the true co-op experience. Let me message him quick. But he's trying to get to level 30, which is where you have to be level 30 to unlock 5-star artifacts. You can get the XP for level 15, but then it only actually unlocks.
Well, it actually unlocks later. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he got the XP. He grinded the actual heck out of all the freaking echoes to get the databank XP. But then, anyways, he said he's finished like most of the content in the game at this point. From what he can tell, like he has probably some little incidental inspiration. I'm sure that he can finish or whatever. But and I think he is like working on side quests to finish getting to 30 and whatnot. But yeah, like the content left after level 30, 35ish seems to be artifact on echo.
Oh god.
What does Marina want to do? I think she's completely attack scaling.
She's
but
completely
she
attack scaling.
She can crit too, though.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
You know, I don't think crit is worth it until probably long term, mostly.
Yeah, who knows, honestly.
I really think I want to just use my selector, by the way, for Monk Lady, even though everyone thinks she's not very good. I really like using her. She's got a cool kit. I think as far as kits that might be relevant long-term in this game, like, she does grouping, she has defensive utility, in her shield, and she heals with the shield. And she does, like, no damage, right? And she does damage in, like, a very wide AoE when you're doing her, max tax to show it, but when you're doing her hold for generating her shield, she basically can't be interrupted from what I saw. I think it might literally be impossible to be interrupted while she's generating the shield. So as long as you have the ability to just face tank it, she can generate that shield, and she's doing damage in a wide AoE with constant hit. And her freaking constellations, like, this is her later constellations, to be clear. Her early constellations basically just make she generates her stats quicker. And gives her more skills, gives her more parries. Like, I don't know. I think this character is one of the most interesting kits in the game. It makes it like defensive utility for how it functions. But yeah, her later constellations, and like, it's feasible. Like, I could lose 150-50, get one copy, or use the choice thing, and then like get a constellation from the shop, and yeah, C3. So that's why I'm just like,
I mean, the banner's permanent, right? For the selector, or
yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it quite yet. I think I'm gonna wait until I get another. So.
You see, here's the thing. For me, I'm probably not gonna use it until like I get like all the standard 5 stars except one, and then use it.
Like,
right? Because
I think that's probably the appropriate thing to do. But right now, like, I don't know how long I'm gonna actually be interested in playing this game long term, and like, I'd rather just kind of have fun with whatever I have going right now. Is my current feeling. Also, like, I was considering using her for Encore because she seemed kind of fun, but then her introduction to the story hard turned me off of her. I hate her now. I absolutely hate her. Like, they lean so hard into look at this lowly character aspect. I'm just like, ugh.
What, you don't like it?
No, like, I initially was like actually more positive on the design of the lowly characters in this game because they looked like actually like they made sense. Like, they just looked like small people for how people look in this game versus whatever nightmare messes Genshin lowly characters are. They both exist. They're both the same shit, to be clear. But then, like, this game, like, introduces them, and it's just way more over the top, and it's just like, whoa.
Okay, well, I think that's just the fault of the story versus anything.
I know, but like, it hard turned me off of the character. Like, I saw very brief like things of how her kit worked, and I was like, hey, that looks kind of cool. But then, like, I'm just like, no, I got enough 5-star level anyways. Like, I have too much crap to level up.
The funny thing is, one person in my community tried rerolling 7. Like, I think they rerolled 7 different accounts, and 5 of them kept getting Encore.
Oh my god. It is not all over, but thankfully the cap was on. Yeah, the God, I'm so comfy. I'm just dropping the water bottle after I open it. The 5-star selector thing started like a year or kind of like 5 days less than a year or something.
This helps.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm still gonna keep it until like there's a 5-star I want in particular at some point for the standard.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want another D-Luke situation.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
I have a C4 gene on my main account for Genshin, and I still have no D-Luke.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, I mean, if I end up playing this game long term, there's a very good chance like choosing just a copy of her constellation might make me regret that long term. But I don't know. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm at least going to wait until I get another 5-star.
Hopefully this helps.
On standard banner. So what?
No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. Clean. Let the winds
Hear me out. 5 days less than a year because you get another one on anniversary. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I mean, if you truly believe that they just did this out of the generosity of their heart,
I mean, to be fair, TGR has been known to be very generous with their gacha rewards and their anniversary system. So yeah, I'm not gonna count it out. It's probably going to happen. I just don't know. Yeah. I just don't know what the interest is gonna be. I have to see after the first. Like, to be fair, we have to see after the first patch. Because if the first patch, like first major patch of the game, introduces more stability issues, then it's not going to be good, right? I don't want that to happen, but if it does, it's not gonna be great.
Last
Yep.
chance. Last chance.
I should probably finish my hits.
I'm trying to fight all the bosses. I'm trying to fight world bosses right now to get more XP.
I assume you haven't fought all of them yet. Or it's gonna take you a while to do that though.
It's not too long.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, honestly, like, for how big their health are, it doesn't have that much more HP, honestly, there's no enemies. Realistically, I think they have,
Swift and resolute.
maybe twice the HP of the tankier enemies, in general. Enemies or whatever. Anyways, yeah.
Hopefully this helps.
I feel like a gacha game giving out their standard 5 stars for free is indicative of, in the long term, of them being not very valuable. But if there's some of your favorite characters,
Don't say it.
If there's some of your favorite characters, it's still a win regardless, right? And like, the question remains, like, how usable will they be in whatever content exists a year from now, right? Hopefully they will be. And not just like, oh, you know, you use your C6,
No hesitation.
what was her name?
The
Genshin?
hour is upon
Yeah,
us.
use your C6 Genshin in Overworld and that's it.
Shape the shapeless.
Like, I suspect it'll probably be like Genshin, where with leveled up investigators, you'll probably be able to use literally anyone in Overworld.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm pretty confident they'll actually get rid of all the issues, hopefully within the next week or two. That's why I'm waiting for, like, I am going to make a review video on this game at some point. I'm waiting at least a week though, because I don't think it's very fair to judge it that early necessarily.
Yeah,
and also, to be fair,
give 'em
like,
a little bit of time to fix things.
yeah. And
Remnants
to be
of the
fair too, like,
past.
Genshin also had a lot of problems when it first released.
Yeah, the Genshin really had the pandemic helping it though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
had
and
nothing
the
else
fact
to
that like
do.
it wasn't being compared to anything existing, right? Like,
Yeah.
other than like Breath of the Wild, I guess, but it was a free Breath of the Wild that you could play on your phone kind of thing for a lot of people.
Right.
It was a lot of people's baseline reactions to it, and the standards were lower, I would say, given the time. So Wuthering Waves is much more of an uphill battle as far as like impressions on people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like, I didn't focus on the technical issue. The only technical issue I mentioned in my the edited video was the stupid memory leak, because it happened while I was recording. I was not gonna not mention it. Why I had to, like, was mid-sentence cut myself off saying something and then had to force close the game after I saw a bunch of lag. I needed to explain it, but I wasn't like trying to heavily criticize the game that much on that front, honestly. But no one seems to have had a problem with that. They just had a problem with my generalized criticism, which was, again, not targeted at Wuthering Waves. It's targeted at you. No, it's more targeted at gacha games in general. I mean, it was targeted at how people talk about gacha games, to be clear, but the reason people talk about gacha games the way they talk about gacha games is because gacha games made them think that and talk that way. So I don't really blame the individuals that much. Not that people have 0% responsibility to try to, like, open their mindset a little bit. That's why I say the things I say, to hopefully give people a different point of view.
It's more just the thing, like, they judge it based on the context of the video, right? Because you're doing Wuthering Waves polls, they're really just like, oh yes, this man's criticizing it, and he's a Genshin player. It's over.
I know.
Goodbye. No. We don't care about the content.
Like, oh yeah.
What is the
Meanwhile,
content?
Xlice spends $1,000, and like his top comment is, "Oh wow, you're so nice for supporting the developers when they need it. They really appreciate the $1,000." I don't think I've seen a single comment that was like, "Wow, you're so nice for supporting the developers for spending $200." Because apparently, you know, I can only just.
Sorry, it's
I
only
can't
1/5 of
I can't
1,000.
have nuance. Yeah, I can't have. Yeah, it's only for $1,000, or I can't have nuanced thoughts in conjunction with giving to developers. It's only, you know, I have to give them money and only praise them.
Oh,
And
yeah.
simp for the pretty lady characters or whatever. Like, that's all I'm actually allowed to do because I play gacha games. That's the acceptable
Let
mindset.
me be your blade.
Yes, I'm being
Stay behind.
sarcastic right now.
Notice pervade.
So funny.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
I mean, it's just
Moment
also,
of resonance.
it's... I'm kind of honestly tired of seeing Genshin could never at this point. It's been overused to hell.
Shake
I
the
didn't
shakeless.
press the button to go into them. Die, piggy.
How tribalistic have people been in your comments? I'm assuming pretty.
I'll be honest, I glanced through them. After the first, like, 6 hours, I glanced through them, which is, like, at
Oh god.
like less than 10,000 views, I think. It now has, like, 30,000, right? So it was quite significant, at least in the first little bit. That's what I would say. Yeah, people are indeed all over
Frozen blockade.
it frustrates me because it's like I feel like
The end has come.
it's something I should have the knowledge to try to it's something I feel like I should have the ability to potentially
Stay behind me.
be good at figuring out these things and communicating these things properly with my
This helps.
degree, but
No hesitation.
communication degree. But to be clear, when I say communication degree, by the way, it was studying human communication. I didn't go to school to learn how to f***ing talk. It's not, no. You don't do that. You go and study how human communication works, and you are like, oh wow, we're all monkeys. That's basically what I learned, including me. Like, we're all monkeys. Anyways.
What a degree.
Like, I know, right? To be
Value.
clear, like, I'm frustrated that my degree is like labeled as an arts degree. It's not. It's a science. Like it's just like analyzing human communication requires much more qualitative analysis.
Why is it not listed under like? Why
Some
it's
schools
not-
do list it as a science, to be clear.
Well,
but,
I thought
like-
it would be
like-
listed like psychology, no?
Well,
Or nurse
well,
and
it's,
reverse.
it's kind of linked to psychology in some aspects, but the psychology aspects to it is more like a subset. But like
Oh.
communication studies is very weird because it like divulges into like several different directions of like rhetorical analysis, psychology type stuff, and like different subsets of it. And then you have things that go towards even more hard science stuff like doing like linguistics aligned things related to communication. Like I minored in linguistics too because that was what I kind of enjoyed the most. But like, anyways, we are animals that evolved to be able to communicate, and I think that's what made humanity what humanity is. And like, yep, we do be tribalistic little creatures. And it's hard to overcome these like base level things with human behavior. Even with the knowledge of their existence and why some of them happen, right? And
Right.
even with understanding it, it doesn't magically give me the keys to be able to
You are
Done.
help
Now,
people
on to
understand
the
each
next client.
other's perspectives better. Is probably simplified.
I remember
to
it's a
describe it.
young.
So I have a degree in yapping. Yeah,
Now,
that's
on
exactly
to
what
the
I went to
next
school for.
client.
No, trust me, I have the ability to yap before going to school.
I remember
Um,
it's a young couple.
One thing I found in my communication degree, though, was, believe it or not, it's a crazy idea. Since you're doing like qualitative studies of things,
Right.
relatively commonly,
Blissful
I had courses
union,
that maybe
endless
do
delight,
speeches.
Love
Like,
eternal in all
Crazy
right.
idea. And
Just one more
actually,
client
I
to
give a
go.
lot of good speeches.
He's at the place where we'll be eating our dinner.
Well, like,
My
I mean, for
stomach's
speech,
ru- my
for those kind of
stomach's
classes, like, do
rumbling
they
again.
do they have a
Can't
standard
wait
presentation
for a
setting?
big
So it's like
feast.
15:5 or something like that, where it gives you like 15 minutes of presentation and like 5 minutes of question. Probably something like that, I imagine.
It depended on the professor at my school, at least. It wasn't very
Here
rigid.
we are. This
The
is
most
place.
rigid one,
Hey,
as
mister.
far as like follow
Lion
a
peppers
format
on the
and
beam. May your
try to stick to
profits
like
always
the guideline I'm
stream.
teaching you for how to give speeches was the speech class that I took. And I'll be honest, of any speeches I gave, I think because of the fact that the course wanted me to follow like what the professor was doing, I think my speeches in the speech class were the worst ones.
What brought you here?
The ones where it was just like,
I got the
hey,
line, pep.
give a speech, like my
There's
ethics
something
class, for
here
example.
I
The final
heard.
for my ethics
My
class
thing conflicts
was give a
with the
speech
performance you're
basically
doing for the
on to the whole
soldiers, right?
class on like
Will
what
you
your
have to
ethical
cancel?
credo is, which is basically just a list of things like these are my
Exactly.
personal ethical standards I
Nah,
plan
no
to
need to
follow in
worry
my life.
about
Like
my little-
really like
Oh,
baseline
and you must
philosophical
be.
ideas basically. And that was
Looks
one
like
thing
Lynn
of
here.
the speech.
Try this
I
one.
started out with
Dinner's on
with
me.
uh
To really get to know a city.
probably the
start with
greatest
food.
introduction hook ever. Oh gosh, I'm gonna die. Which was I sold my friend into slavery.
Yum, yum.
And
Let me
the
do
best part
something
about
for
this
you.
was
Oh, my.
I had to give my speech
What's the
directly
matter?
preceding
Have
someone
you
who gave
heard?
their ethical credo
There's the
speech,
Jingle Beast.
and they were talking about how there was like some trafficking going on in the city.
Oh my
It does.
God.
When hunting, it makes
Just everyone
these-
in the class looks
No,
over,
that's
glances
not
at you,
true.
just like,
It
ah,
was
It-
the
I
reaction
know.
was so
Do you have
good.
any other
Like the
ways
look
to
on people's
Well, there's only
faces.
one place,
They're like, did they
apparently.
plan this, or is this
It's crazy
is this
expensive.
And then
actually
immediately-
Just a
happening?
small shop.
Yep. And then immediately after that, I was like
Hand out yet?
in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
Wait, what?
it suddenly
Yeah,
struck me
like it
that
was a
I'm
really
sorry,
weird
Rover.
situation
I'll
that
be
when
back
playing
soon.
D&D with my friends, we like it's a fantasy weird setting. We ended up in a situation with some
Oh,
like
that's typical
corrupt
Yang.
zookeeper dude that like kept anything he like viewed as exotic, right?
He'll get used to it.
And
Spontaneous.
our party
Always
being a
do
bunch of
whatever
whack
pops into
jobs,
his head in the moment.
and we had one person in our party that like their backstory was that they were like a very rare
just loves-
individual,
Well, he's
like
quick. Can you
like
do
right or
feel
whatever,
bad
right?
when he-
There's some
Yeah.
special
Can you check on it,
species
Dave? The
variation
tea
that
house
the DM
in
let
Yang
them do.
mentioned
It
is
was not the plan for them to be like captured, but it was more like it made sense for the DM to be like, "Oh, you're very interesting. I've never seen you before," and then like you've seen your kind before, kind of thing, right? And so that weird fantasy villain dude wanted one of our party members as a like collection piece for his zoo, right? And then our party,
Sorry,
being
but
full of
I'm not
whack
the one
jobs,
you're
is like,
looking for. I never
how
made
about-
any lion dancing
how about
requests.
we sell him? We sell him,
Rover,
and then we
what brought
rescue
you
him.
here?
Ah,
So that is a
Value.
win-win. And like we got 80,000 gold from that exchange.
It's not a big
Like
deal.
it was really
Really,
funny because
I
our entire
received a
campaign now
strange
had
request
infinite
from
money
the
to basically
bank
buy
house.
anything we
It don't
wanted.
mention
I was
any
saying, how
specific
many is that in
requirements.
Gacha pulls? Can you guarantee a
Exactly,
5-star
right?
with that?
No,
It's
it
like
can't
25 stars.
Now, if
Would
there's
you not
nothing
sell a
else,
friend
please
into
excuse
slavery for
me.
25 stars? Anyways, point is, it was a stupid roleplay moment
How
thing.
did you-
And it was
Client who
one of the
called
best
me,
moments I've had
and
with like
since you
just
say she-
doing D&D with my friends.
I'm Ling
Right?
Yang. You
A thing
can
that just
trust us.
organically happened from our nut job
It's about my
characters
brother,
with this
Beta.
weird,
A week ago?
creepy, like stereotypical
That's when I
villain
received
dude, right?
this request.
And like that was
Was
like
he
a
acting
villain trope that's been a
strange the
thing
last-
in like various forms of media.
My
And
brother
it
I
just
stopped
happened
talking-
in like a fantasy role play
But
format,
he
which
still
is
sends me
fine. And
packages
my whole
from time
point with
to
introducing
time.
that as my
It's-
ethical credo, as the intro hook, was that
This
my
package
number
has
one
old
baseline ethical credo
angelica
is that
flower
I'm a
and these
contextualist.
meats. They're
The context
He
matters.
mentioned hanging
I
out
can
with-
sell
I
a friend to
didn't tell him.
slavery if it's
Yeah.
role play.
But the return address is on. I see.
So
Nah,
Rover,
people on
you're
Twitter
so
would have
clever.
a fit with
They,
you.
she,
Sorry.
Leave it to me.
yeah, I don't.
Not allowed ever.
I don't-
In any context, doesn't matter the
I get it,
context.
they, she, but it's
Yeah, it
dangerous.
doesn't matter the
I
context.
can
They would have
handle
had
it.
the
I'll spy
experience it
it,
If you
themselves.
insist, he's a strong. To be honest,
Anyways.
Rover, but
So
please.
yeah, it was just a
Please help
absolutely
me.
perfect hook
Amazing.
into
The guy who-
explaining
Okay.
my baseline of like
Let's get
the
this
context
dealt with.
matters, and I can take things very out of context by saying, you know, I've sold a friend into slavery and making people conclude the very wrong thing.
Oh yeah.
Without starting with the context, and that was my point. Was the context was important. If you followed my live streams before, you know I'd say context is important a lot. So, anywho's, I'm a contextualist.
It's
Contextualism
silly.
has its own like flaws, to be
There's
clear, and
someone
is like a
calling for
philosophical,
help.
ethical credo. I acknowledge that, but I also think part of contextualism is acknowledging that contextualism is not always the correct approach to
Let me
make
be your
notes.
blade.
So I have to be
Please.
aware of the
Shake
context
shake
enough to be aware of when not to gather more when it's not appropriate to gather more context, because taking time to gather more context would cause you to make a worse decision for people, like a worse ethical decision. So,
Swift
anyway,
and resolute. The end has come.
contextualism requires being aware of the context, and contextualism makes sense.
I sense your weakness.
That's
Yeah.
basically what my speech was, with other specific things that were varying degrees of generic.
Ooh,
But
thank
it was a
you. You
great
saved
speech,
my
and like
life.
Campsite
My
near
ethics
a
professor was
broken
also
tree
like did
and visible from the
like
guard tower.
performance things or whatever in
I
like
think I
a
know where it is. That's the place.
some group at the
Let's
school.
look around
And
and
it
stay
was like,
alert.
you've got a little bit of performance in you. That's very, like, she's like, I did not expect that from you, because I'm just like, I was definitely like a conversationalist in the ethics class, but not like try to control the flow
From the
of things
size of
kind
this
of person.
campsite, it doesn't look like they can hold a big gathering here.
So
The broken
she definitely
tree
didn't expect it, and I don't think anyone
should be
else did. It was
somewhere up ahead.
fantastic.
Let's keep
One of my
walking.
best
I'm
school
just so, it's
memories.
just like completely out of pocket for you.
Let's lay low. Let's not step on those bushes.
So yeah, I got away with selling
did
a
it
friend
go?
in this lately. Let's go.
So they're really
Don't
here?
don't take this out of context, please.
Do you see these bushes?
Oh Christ.
These bushes are
One person in my chat is just, I've never heard someone repeat the word context so many times in a row.
Let him go, and then we'll.
Boss, I heard this guy we're dealing with is tough.
Early gotcha and Wua is a myth. I've done like
probably
120
won't
pulls.
believe
Yeah,
in the
I don't
ch-
think it.
Let's see.
If they did boost rates, they boosted it very
Brilliant
slightly.
plan, boss.
Basically, I think I just got very lucky.
You don't know what
Or
boost
it could
is,
just be
Buckle.
that they just made it high variance
But
for
I'll
no
go with
reason.
you.
All right, everyone, let's go. Grab your
That's
stuff.
also
But yeah,
possible.
other-
That would be the most funny thing. It's just you have 50% of people get extremely lucky, and then the other 50% just suck.
It's just a roll when you make your account. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're still inexperienced by beasts. Okay,
Oh, good lord.
now they've gone farther away.
Like, could you
Let's go check it
imagine?
out.
That would be an interesting. Is there a business logic behind doing that? Like,
I mean, I think there is, because part of, so I don't know. I don't know if you've ever played Teamfight Tactics before. It's a auto
I've seen it a little
battler.
bit personally, but I haven't played it.
Yeah. So this is more of a theory than a confirmed thing, but from what I've heard, basically for the game, there are like
this is my
basically if you've
brother's
had like
device.
multiple games in a
How
row where
could
your
this
RNG
be?
was really bad, what will happen is the game will self-correct and
This
give you a
thing
game
used to be
that
working.
gives you really
My
good
brother
RNG,
gave
and then you
it
get
to me
high
a message.
dopamine, so you want to keep playing because you want to keep
There is a
chasing that
message.
high. So
I mean,
in
yeah,
some
that's
sense,
that's what gotcha games do with soft pity. That's why it exists. They
Yeah.
need to make sure you get some high every now
Sorry,
and then.
Beachy. Perhaps you were right. I don't.
in some sense,
Beachy.
it's actually kind
my
of
brother.
using sort of peer pressure, right, to self-induce that high, right?
Yeah, like
Because
like,
if your
Probably
friend
because
gets it
my
and you see
brother
them get
was
it, you're like,
really
oh my
good. That
god,
was
I should
my
play this
Yeah.
game. I should
dream.
also
Yep.
get this high.
I-
And then when you
I
don't get it,
don't know.
obviously you feel really bad.
never
But then
told me
you,
anything
of course, you
about it.
get psychologically influenced, right? You're like, oh man, all my friends got lucky, therefore I should also get lucky, right?
Yep.
Even though that's
No.
not necessarily
It must be
true,
the
but
gym, I know.
you'll
A
You'll feel
while ago, as I struggled to escape, I heard the
Yeah,
sound of a
it very much could be a thing.
After
Wouldn't
hearing
surprise
it
me that
just
much.
kept
And also like if
so
Kuro
yes.
games, like if I had been in contact with Kuro games,
All right.
I also would have been.
Let's go.
Like, I feel like they you know knew my email address, but no, they didn't know my email address. I think. I don't know.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I don't know. Like, I did actually use. Okay, now that I think about it, I did use my, but they didn't contact me. I feel like I don't know. It's possible because I did use my email address. Now that I think about it, to create the account. Like the email address for this account is the same as like publicly available.
Oh.
So right. I don't know. Actually, the chance of getting a 5-star in Wuwa is bigger, and Genshin's 0.6%, while Wuwa is 0.8. Yes, I know. 0.8% if you like
Wow.
go and
It's
average
only
that out.
while
You'd
I was
expect to get an
taming
early
the savages,
5-star once in
I
every like
overheard them talking about
130
loud
pulls,
bell
basically.
ringing.
Okay.
That stick with the
So
big
do you know
thing.
do you know what the 0.6 and 0.8% means? Because
Do you remember
of
what
people
we
I have
overheard
asked,
at the
some people don't
campsite?
actually know what it
And
means.
just now, they sent him.
I'm sure.
I mean,
Because
it's
there's-
individual
there's-
chance when you wait.
There's like
make
two
the
rates.
wishes.
There's two rates you
Probably
see,
Well,
right? Like on, for
given
example,
how
Genshin,
big
it's
it is,
0.6 and I think
don't it could
1.6.
fit inside a
Like,
cave.
they-
Well, yeah, they
there's
give it.
this-
Well, they give
I
it
do
an
smell
overall, and the
danger
overall
from
is just
this
by doing
cave, though.
the
Based on what we've
probability math
gathered
of
so
factoring
far,
in the guarantees.
The newbie,
Or the
I've
the
always
pity
known
system.
how
It's not
strong you
it's not
are.
even factoring the guarantees. It's factoring there's actually a scaling probability. So there's a reason why soft pity
probably
exists
shouldn't
is
be
that
asking,
there's
"Could you
a
please
pull
help
number
us
at some
rescue
point
him?"
where
Your
your
help would
pull
mean
rate
everything
percentage
to me.
probability of getting a 5-star actually increases by a certain amount. I think in Genshin it increases. I don't remember the exact wish way?
It's
wish-wise
74
increases?
for character banner, and it increases in like I think from 74 it's 5%, and then it goes I think to like 10%.
I thought it was
like
six.
5%.
I thought it was 6% intervals last time I checked. But
It's
yeah,
like
it's somewhere
like
around
5-ish.
there.
It's
But
5-ish
really-
percent. I just remember
besides,
5 because that's
I need you to
go
back
close
to the
enough for
city.
simplicity and
I
explaining it
don't
to people.
want to run.
And weapon banner just starts at
A seasoned
63, but
explorer
it's the same
knows
general
how to make
behavior.
sound
Although I think
decisions in the
the
moment.
percentage is actually slightly different for
And
weapon banner, which is
sometimes
why it's actually
choosing-
impossible to go past
Please
77
trust Rover
on
and
weapon
me.
banner. But
We
anyways.
promise to bring your brother.
So you're saying the
Will,
total percentage is actually what
please
reflects
help
what the soft
and
pity is.
please
So we
stay
could actually
safe.
reverse
Yeah,
reverse
you can
engineer what
calculate it.
soft pity is in this
We'll
game.
bring him
You can
back.
calculate from the
not
1.6.
engineering.
You can actually calculate how the scaling works, right? And there's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
videos on this. There are plenty of videos already like detailing this like the overall like
Good call.
how the cumulative probability is calculated. Because when you ask someone, you're like, okay, how what's the rate at which you hit a 5-star,
This place,
right? Most people will say
full
0.6,
of
but that's not
different
necessarily
smells.
true, right? It's 0.6 depending on what your pull count is currently.
Yes,
and
exactly. So, like when I
humans.
made my survey for, like, this is part of the reason like that survey is not very good at actually making any conclusion, because I don't know
Look,
that the people asking
I bet
actually
they-
answering the survey actually know what soft pity is. But like when I'm asking
path is tricky
or
and
soft pity,
narrow
or
here.
when they're actually hitting pity
Tacit
in general.
discords could be hiding. Let's be
When I'm
careful as
asking
we
like,
move
did
on.
you get an early 5-star? That's assuming people would not answer yes to the poll if they got it a 5-star at 70. Like if you got a 5-star at 70, I'm just gonna assume that's in soft pity for this game. To be honest, I don't know exactly when it starts in this game, but I'm assuming 70 is probably in soft pity or very close to when it starts. That it's like
I would probably
like-
assume somewhere
Looks
around
like
there.
one just
I
appeared.
don't
Yeah.
see why
I'll
it
handle
wouldn't be.
Stay back.
yeah. So, but I don't know that people answering that poll knew that. And yeah, as far as the 0.8% though, we're talking pre-soft pity polls. So if soft pity is 70 in this game, I'm talking any polls before 70 are the 0.8%. So comparing to Genshin, 0.8 versus 0.6. In Genshin, you'd expect every like 160 polls on average, right? Doesn't mean you're guaranteed. You're not ever guaranteed an early. You can go 400 polls and not get an early. I did 500 wishes in Star Rail. I was keeping track because I was salty. Realistically, I was keeping track. I was salty and I was like having a conspiracy theory
The
for a while,
rocks
but
just
it was
fell
not
and
true.
blocked our way.
I was just real unlucky. But like I did 500 polls in Star Rail, no earlies. Like I just got unlucky. Well, that's possible. But average is expected early every 160 polls in Genshin. Star Rail's the same base rate. The non-pity polls, and then Genshin, or sorry, Wuthering Waves is 0.8, so that's
There's
one in
thorns
every
up
like 130. So it's more often. Like you expect definitely more earlies in this game than in Genshin, but it's not enough to like make it likely for what happened in my wishing video, right? And that's why I had the little neg in the back of my mind of like, this was so statistically unlikely that it might be a more likely explanation that the reason this happened was some number magic going on the server end, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
But at this point, I think it probably wasn't the case, realistically. But yeah, but like think about it. If with how many earlies I got, if the rate was, if the average expected, like if we double the from 0.8% to 1.6%, now we're looking at an early is expected every like 70-ish polls. That makes the statistical chance that I get 5 early 5-stars in 200 polls way higher of a possibility, right?
I mean, I
that's
think
basically the thinking.
You
But I
have
don't
to
think they actually
you have
did
to
that.
consider how many people play this game, right? Like it's sort
Yes.
of it's the same theory as to why people win the lottery, because with the amount of people that play it, at some point you would expect actually one person to win it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what your probability looks like when we consider it in terms of the context of how many players, because there were like 30 million pre-registrants, right? If I recall correctly. So like,
Pretty handy.
it's not.
right?
And how many
But
did
be
the
careful.
average player like
Our
as far as
enemies
that
can
poll goes?
also
How many
use
did the
these
average
lights to
player like
locate us
pull
and
in the
set up
2
an
days?
ambush.
Because it was at like
Right.
40,
So
60
we can't
in like the
stay
first
too
12
long in the
hours.
light.
I'm ignoring any data like after the first 12 hours. Because the more time goes on with the poll just being a yes no
Whoa.
and not gathering any
This
poll
guy,
data, we can't
the
even
scent
close
is
to
coming from
approximate. But
below.
I imagine most players answering that poll probably have done in the neighborhood
The
of 70
rocks here
wishes
look
was my
so
estimate,
funny.
right?
They kind of resemble the plum
Which I
blossom
think
poles we
for
use
it
in
being
lion
40%
dancing.
yes, 60% no,
How about this?
on a average player doing 70
Slide,
wishes,
twirl,
that's not
and
that
glide.
abnormal. That feels
Oops,
relatively in
sorry.
line with the
I
rate
always
of
recite this as
an early 5-star expected
so
every
many
120
thorns
pulls, right?
here.
40%
One prick from
40% of players doing 70 pulls matches relatively closely with that.
Let's
Enough so that
glide
it's like
over them.
I don't think there's any modified rates.
There
But
are
it's impossible to conclude solidly.
there are some differences between Wuthering Waves and Genshin though in terms of the 4-star pity system. I don't know if you heard that.
Oh yes, yeah. I think one instance of it happened in my video wherein a 5-star replaced the 4-star,
Yeah.
and
I'm
that
here.
resets the 4-star pity, so you just don't get a 4-star, which is a bit oof, in my opinion.
Honestly, it might become the case that 5 stars become less like okay, not necessarily less rare than 4 stars, but in terms of the context of you want to get their specific like constellations or wave bonds,
yeah.
whatever. I think it's called wave bonds in this game, if I remember correctly.
I think so. Yeah.
So like in terms of that, it's actually might be harder to get
Yeah, I
your
know.
overall like important
Nocturne
constellation or
smells near.
wave bonds. So
Let's go and have a look.
that is gonna be rough,
I agree.
potentially.
I have somehow gotten. I got a standard banner yesterday. EW, whatever. C. I don't know. I have C5 with this dude, and apparently this dude is cracked. So that's good.
That's
Let's see if
good.
I ever actually invested in him. But now I clearly I should keep pulling on Gion's banner to get a
That's
C6, right?
The document we're looking for. Now we can
No.
safely distract that spear.
Surely it'll happen.
Watch out.
I don't know. I'm considering it
No.
just because like I don't know. I gotta look at what the next character does. But I pulled more on his banner. I told you already yesterday. I pulled more on Gion's banner to try to get his C4 because his C4 increases his off-field duration from 10 seconds for his like coordinated attack damage. Basically, does off-field damage like you know, your Xing Cherry Long. They don't apply elements to be clear, like not a relevant factor in the game. So, but off-field damage dealer, he has a duration of 10 seconds with his ult at a baseline. His C4 increases that to 17 with a 20-second cooldown. So, you know, that seems pretty significant. And I was like, F it. If I'm gonna build this dude, I want that. I missed. Kill me. That's fine. One of the convenient things with this game is the wall running is better, so I can
Let's go
actually
this
back
way.
True. Have you had any significant problems with the camera at all? Doing anything?
I mean, the main thing I noticed is it snaps forward very commonly. Like literally no frames, right? It just goes like I'm angling this way. You saw it in the wishing video, where it just like angling this way and like instantly snaps forward.
Right.
I don't think I've been pressing any buttons. Like yeah, when you press the middle button, it automatically does that.
It's
but
like
it does it does a transition, like which would make sense.
Right.
So the weird snapping issue I've seen, and then I've seen some goofiness in some bosses, but nothing to the extent that you showed me before. What you said you had it with the turtle boss? I guess I can try to show that.
I didn't expect
I don't know.
inside of this
I think
cave to
it's
look like
more or less
this.
fixed. I tried it earlier
This is
today, and
so
it seems to be not as bad.
This plant
But
only
yeah,
grows
I
in dark
have definitely
places,
not
and
liked
I
this
haven't
lock-on
seen it
system.
in a long time.
I mean,
Where'd you think you're
I
right?
haven't used it that
Didn't
much,
expect you to
and
make it this
I've
far.
mostly focused on
Oh,
like,
well.
doing
At least
exploration stuff, right? So I haven't had
I
to
know all the dirty
had to
things
lock
you've
on to
done.
things that often.
I-
Part of it
I've
is also
already
just
sent
Genshin
out,
habits
even
that
if you
force me
kill
to
me, there
make
are
sure
still
I'm
brave
constantly
people
moving my
out there.
camera, right?
They will
It would
stand up to
probably
you.
I'd probably be
I know.
relying on it much more if I
knew it.
hadn't played Genshin and gotten used to Genshin's lack of any lock on. But like, yeah.
Which,
it was
by
a
the
lot
way,
of-
is insane for a game with multiple enemies. Like,
know.
there's no
It's
way you have a game out for
crazy.
4 years and there's still no lock-on system.
I know.
Like, what?
What in the world?
What?
Yeah, it's first
like,
things I hope it
We saw
probably
you
won't happen. But
spying the-
if
Now we got
Wuthering
ya.
is successful, my hope is that it would pressure Hoyoverse to improve some things,
You're the
like
best. Surrender
having a
now,
lock-on
and you may
system
die in
potentially.
one piece.
Wouldn't actually change
why
anything other
would
than
you
just
choose
benefit
to live like a
players
beast?
that want to use
If
it.
you call
Like you wouldn't
yourselves
have to use it, right?
beasts,
They could just leave it as a
then you
toggle
should
or
know.
whatever. You could customize
Every
it.
beast has its own hunting game.
And then I really want them to remove
Sometimes
the server
a
check for
beast
switching
pretends
characters.
to be weak. to give
I'm not asking them to
Ukraine a
change
false
mechanics,
sense of
just
security.
remove the
What?
godforsaken server check.
I haven't
Because
been this
when I have
angry in
random
a
lag because
while.
my internet has a stroke or
Oh
someone's
yeah, you hear the
downloading, uploading
swapping noise
something,
a
like
billion times over, and you can't
Rover?
swap.
God.
You just keep
Yeah.
hearing the noise as you try to
Since
swap,
you've
and nothing
chosen to
happens.
act
You're like, ah,
beasts,
yes,
I'll
this
handle
is
you the
fine.
way beasts do.
I don't know if I prefer like what Genshin does in terms of their FPS management, or what Wuthering Waves does. Because with Wuthering Waves, right, like if you lose server connection, your game will literally stop immediately, right?
Yeah, I've had a few instances of that. It's actually been better since the launch of the game, though, as far as I can tell.
No, it's definitely been
The-
better.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if that's like in terms of the
Oh,
game
no, boss.
stopping
I heard once his
completely.
tail starts wagging
Is that
real
better than what
fast.
Genshin
He's
does, where it like
unstoppable.
pseudo stops, but then you don't deal
Yeah.
damage and you can't
His
swap
tail's
characters,
wagging like
but you can still like
crazy.
move around, sort of.
I haven't revealed.
You know what I mean?
I think I prefer Wuthering Waves compared to Genshin. Genshin's is really frustrating.
You don't stand a
when it
chance
happens.
against me.
Yeah,
in the
because it's like
wilderness.
half and half, right? Like it doesn't
Yeah.
do
You prefer getting
it doesn't do
torn to
anything other than just half and half.
Yeah. The game is giving you the facade of it still functioning, but it doesn't actually function.
Well,
It's so annoying.
We're fighting.
Actively tilting.
Mhm.
Oh no.
we're running, of course.
What? Wait, boss!
Rover.
We got
watch
40
out!
extra resin in Genshin. I mean, yes, that is so overdue. Okay.
I've been
wait,
waiting
you know
for
what?
that for
I don't
so
wanna,
many
I don't wanna,
years.
I don't want to be rude. Like, kudos, Mihoyo. Thank you for doing something that benefits the players. Like, but also,
Dare
I
lay a
changed the
claw
number
on
on the
him.
server from 160 to 200.
I know,
Yes.
right?
Deserves kudos. Bruv.
Look, I think acknowledging doing good things,
No hesitation.
right?
I'm not-
like, changing is worthy of some praise. I don't want to just slam them for something they have now improved.
Oh no, I
What I'm
agree.
going to
it's
ask for
worth
now,
praise.
yeah, what I want to ask for now that they have showed that they're willing to change it, change it more. Like, I'm gonna ask for more. I'm gonna be greedy. Like, thank you for changing it. I want more. Like, there should, at minimum, there should be the overflow system that Starter has. You shouldn't punish people for going on vacation and not playing. Like, give some reason for people to like stop playing this game for a week, 2 weeks, and come back, and then they can like have some fun farming artifacts, right? Like a problem when like I'm gonna, this was meant to come out this week, but I got distracted by Wuthering Waves. I'm gonna have an account fixing video soon for like a very casual player.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Like they log on whenever they feel like playing the game. Very rarely, they can't grind through the gems basically. They can't really feasibly grind for artifacts. And my goal is relatively low. I want to see if I can take their account. They have like an AR-47 account. I want to see if I can get their account to clear Abyss. The floor 8 of Abyss, I should say. Not the whole Abyss.
It was like floor 12. I'm like, bold.
No, clear floor 8. That's what they asked for. And that I think is also representative of like for their experience for how they play the game. They can probably experience most of the open world in the game relatively easily if I get them to the point of clearing floor 8, right?
Is she doing
And like they
okay?
haven't, they're an example of a player that there's like, I can tell you from like the 1,000 submissions I have in my account fixing, there's a not insignificant percentage of the Genshin player base that plays in that manner. And the resin system for those people just prevents them from like ever being able to like properly do a lot of the
Progress.
game's things.
Do anything?
Yeah. And
I'm
like
sorry.
that sucks.
Sorry I made you
And like if
worry,
there at
too.
least was the overflow system from Star Rail, that means like they could stop playing for a while and they could come in and they could farm, right?
Our
They could
parents
farm
were
for an
both
hour or
members
two
of the
for a
pioneers.
character and get
We've
them to
been
be
struggling
functional,
to
like much more
survive since
functional.
then.
So
But
that's
Betty-
at the bare minimum in my
She
mind
said
what
she
they need
wanted
to do.
join the Pioneer Association. She's the
And
last
so like now that they
fowl
show they're willing to
tried
do something,
ban her. To be
I'm gonna be
honest,
greedy and ask for more
unlike
because there does
me,
need to be more.
She is
I-
brave.
I'm just
positive,
waiting for one day
always
for them
willing
to
try new
actually
things.
do
As her
something
brother,
more than just change a number. I
looking
mean,
back on it,
I know, right?
I imagine they're
I'm
focusing a lot of
holding
resources
back
on
from pursuing
New
her
Region, which is
dreams.
fair.
That's what they always are spending resources on, which is
Yes.
yeah, it is fair. It's like
I sh-
the main content for the majority of the player base.
It's just, I don't know, man.
It's too dangerous. Your sister's been worried about you.
Yeah, as far as Imaginarian Theory goes, I'm gonna reserve judgment until I actually play it. I am. I saw someone ask that in the chat a little while ago. It's not what I would have designed.
Where's the
I think
raid? Where's
I
the
think-
raid system?
I think there's so many opportunities for making some interesting in-game combat in Genshin, and this is more of the same stuff that doesn't actually showcase the best of what Genshin's combat can have. That's my feeling.
Why?
Yeah,
Why
like
did this
I'm
happen?
just so the main thing I'm annoyed about is like the co-op. Like it's there, it's functional. Why no endgame content based on co-op? Like
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
why why not like a raid system? Like it could easily
would
work.
Yeah, it would genuinely be interesting because like Genshin's co-op does function with the like I've been annoyed at Genshin co-op as far as like general overworld stuff. Because it's quite frustrating not being able to switch your characters when you don't have anyone else with you because it's an open world game. People get distracted, and they go to different areas. But as an open world co-op frustration specifically, there could easily be endgame content that actually like incentivizes people to work together. Like there's some like really cool potential for coordination with raid style stuff, and they can design enemies that have interesting mechanics and like with like the events going on currently in Genshin. They've shown that they can make really tanky hard bosses with like interesting stuff going on that could be really interesting to tackle in co-op. I mean, the sort of endgame co-op raid boss is the closest thing we have is this current event. I think about it. So you can do it in co-op.
I'm trying to think what else we had.
I assume co-ops. Does co-op scale the bosses? Holy crap, that'd actually be kind of fun. Frick.
Co-op does scale bosses.
But I meant the event bosses.
Oh, the event. I would
Because they have an
imagine so.
absurd amount of HP in single player with full difficulty. So with 4 people in co-op, oh my god.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do it. We can do that maybe after we're done with Lula, but I don't know. I might actually, I don't know. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. I was intending to stream today actually with that, but decided to do more Wubo talk instead. So maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know if you're available for tomorrow.
Try.
And we can maybe do co-op shenanigans against
At
the
least
event bosses, but
It's a uniquely human trait to go against their natural
we'll see.
instincts.
I've never thought about Genshin that heavily that way, because again, there's no content that actually makes you think about that. And like, I don't know, genuinely, like something like this event going on right now would be much more interesting end-game combat than Imaginarium Theater. Is my current feeling.
Okay.
Why? Okay, this was. We thought we were going to criticize Wuthering Waves in this
No,
stream,
I'm
and
playing Genshin, in fact.
just whoops.
Rail Genshin as playing new game. This is truly the experience we expected.
We trust me. We both we expect when we talked about this yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know. Friday, whatever. We were like, uh-oh, we might be like really negative about this game. And I just spent 30 minutes of Genshin.
I know you still got questions.
It's fine. This game has good things, but
It's
yeah.
Rover,
It's over, man. It's just over.
please
Why did I come over here?
keep
wanna
going
do some
down this
boss
road
fighting.
and we'll reach the
My
theater.
freaking characters.
But I guess you've been there many times already.
I'm almost level
Well,
30 to the next like
let's just
ability
hang
to
out a
ascend
bit while we're
characters, and
here.
I've only had the ability to send 2 of my characters and 2 weapons.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
Like, this is why I said the game was stingy in my video, by the way, was because
Materials.
like the rate at which bosses and the cost for like the daily crap that you need to spend on them relative to how it costs even for the early ascensions seems a bit borked.
That is
That
not
like
great.
Genshin doesn't have that problem in my opinion. Like I've done 3 freaking Genshin accounts. The early game ascensions were
After
never
our
really an
adventure
issue.
in the wilderness,
It
hustle
feels like
and
an issue in
bustle
this
brings
game.
a comforting sense of
And
prosperity.
this is with focusing on
I
3
must
characters. I've
do what
not
I
been
can
like
to keep it
distracted by
thriving.
I gotta level up every single other character. As for like boss farming, I've only done Sanhua and Jion's ascension, and then I did their
wedding,
weapon
Miss
ascension as
Lindley.
well. Like,
Thank you.
Lovely.
oof. So, anyways.
Miss Ganchue's shop is always so popular.
Does bro have an
Let's not bother
AMD
her now.
7750 R9
Her
and an
souvenirs
RTX
are
4090?
all
I definitely
made
don't.
with
I have a
care.
4070
I'm
and a
sure people will
Ryzen
love them.
3700. Actually, I have a Ryzen 50.
It's better
I
than
have
what I have, man. I have a freaking GTX
I have-
1060 right now. I'm barely meeting like minimum specs for Wuthering
Oh
Waves.
god, is it still running fine for you? Is it running?
I've
I mean, you've
I
had
mean,
a lot of random issues. I know. I've mostly been fine as far as performance
had
goes.
no crashes.
And now we're back.
Oh, I'd rather have worse performance than no crashes, to be honest. But
The performance isn't too bad, other than in the cities where the frame rate does deteriorate a little bit, but it's not like terrible. So I mean, overall,
it's
I think
functional. Yeah.
it's functional.
It's not as well optimized as Genshin, but it runs. It's fine.
Okay, I mean, I don't even want to compare it to Genshin. If you compare it to like when they launched, I would honestly think it's like quality wise, it in general is not. It's just not it.
Sure, yeah. Anyways, I definitely have a freaking 12-core Ryzen that I bought to like improve my render times like 6 months ago. By the way. I just keep on like I was gonna install it 2 months ago, but then I found out that with the new cooler I got for it, I didn't have the back plate to install the new cooler because I needed the original motherboard backplate that it came with, versus the one that I currently use on my current CPU cooler, which is a custom backplate. And I didn't have the motherboard box, so I now have that backplate, but now I have to like unplug all my mess of cables that I have organized. It's like a whole thing to install a new CPU. And I also found out when I bought my RTX 4070 to get AV1 encoding, that literally cut my render times for videos down from like, it takes 30 to 40 minutes to render a 30-minute video to it takes 5 to 8 with AV1. So like, oh my god, AV1 has been a godsend. Like if you're gonna get any GPU upgrade for your computer as far as like rendering and game performance, make sure it's just any modern GPU with AV1 support. Which is both of the manufacturers support AV1, I think, but it also depends on your video editor. DaVinci Resolve, I think, which I use, supports AV1 on both GPUs.
Yeah.
But I actually had to pay for DaVinci Resolve to get that too, so like it's still kind of a premium thing to do. But boy,
it's not in the free version?
It might be now. It wasn't 6 months ago, at least. So it's one of the things they do log. They also log HDR stuff, which I was considering doing. Behind.
Hi,
that.
Rover.
But
there you are.
Anywho's, it's AV1 has been very nice, and so I realized, oh, this used Ryzen 5900X that I bought is kind of unnecessary, so I've never prioritized installing it. So I have a $400 CPU, a 12-core CPU, just sitting on my desk.
So for me, I was looking at both a combination of pre-built computers and then looking for like specific parts, and then I realized there's a store that really sells like pre-built computers, and it's like somehow they managed to sell pre-built computers for $300 cheaper than if you were to buy all the parts individually, which just boggles my mind.
I mean,
because it's just
as
like
someone who's made a lot of like the current PC space is a little bit whack as far as new prices go, in my opinion. Particularly for the newest hardware. But like if you don't buy like the newest generation Ryzen CPUs, for example, you buy the 5000 series versus the 7000 series, you will notice it gets a lot cheaper. And for the functional performance you get out of like games and rendering performance, what the vast majority of people are doing, it's not actually worth the money, I think, right now. So like as far as buying new parts, I think for the CPU end of things, and notably by the way, you can buy DDR4 RAM too with the older Ryzen stuff, which is a lot cheap. Actually, it's not as cheap compared to DDR5 as it was before, but it's still, I think, I believe per gigabyte, it's like half the price, I think. Like I have 64 gigs. I have 64 gigs of DDR4 that I found on a deal at Micro Center for $70, which is an insane deal to be clear.
Holy
64
crap.
gigs of DDR5 would cost me like $300, I think.
Yeah.
So oof. And like, not to mention the new CPUs, new motherboards are a lot more expensive. But yeah, go one generation back, the much better prices. And also one generation back, you also have used prices, right? Like I could sell you my Ryzen 3700X for like $100, and that would probably be an improvement for your computer. Kind of, not that I'm not offering that right now. I'm just giving an example.
It's like, can I take you up on that deal? Can I join
if
that?
you really want to, I'll consider it. But like I'd have to. It would give me motivation, I guess, to freaking install my new CPU. But anywho's, like, you get the point, right? Like used hunting, like hunting for used deals on not all kinds of hardware. I don't think people should buy used power supplies, for example. Generally speaking, not that like used power supplies are going to be bad. It just depends, and it's a little bit more risky. I'd rather personally spend a slight bit of extra money for how much power supplies cost to get a new one with a 10-year warranty from Silverstone or whatever.
I am
Personally,
upset
and
because you never told.
but when it comes to stuff like CPUs don't really go bad. Once they're good, they're good. Like CPUs and GPUs, generally speaking, unless they take physical damage, you know, if you spill some Coca-Cola on them, maybe then you'll short out something. Or like with Ryzen CPUs, the pins can be broken, but pins can be repaired. Pins can be repaired, but again, that's something that's very easy to validate. Like if pins are broken, well,
Getting your
that's
compliment
relatively
is
obvious
all
from a
that
photo,
matters
right?
to me.
Yeah.
So like, don't buy the photo of someone posting something that you know
Literally looks
is
broken.
blurry, or they
Rover,
don't even include the pins in the photo.
Thank you so much for
kind
your
of thing.
help.
So like, but notably,
I couldn't
CPUs and
have
GPUs, one of the most
accomplished any of this
expensive parts of
without you.
computers, generally speaking. I find you can buy used, and like, so I'm always
Sure.
a used deal hunter personally. So if you want help, I genuinely I'll help you. I always like I don't build PCs that often myself anymore.
Yeah,
but I like
sure.
helping people find
Let's talk somewhere
good
more private.
good prices, and for like I almost guarantee you whatever that pre-built maker is doing, I can probably get an equivalent PC for like $500 to $600 less.
I'll take a look more,
Is my
like,
guess, but
once I
I
see
usually
it.
use and I can help you like on I use our hardware swap usually is my priority, Reddit subreddit for like just selling community, or a community around buying hardware, computer hardware, and I have like enough
Rover,
sales on that
let's
that
talk
I
here.
can like vouch for you and whatever. 'Cause
Gotcha.
some people wouldn't like to buy or sell from someone that has no
Unknowns.
trades.
Yeah.
But usually you're fine.
Where
'cause,
should
like,
I
it just uses
begin?
like PayPal buyer protection kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Rover, since there are
God,
humans,
Tao Chi feels so
then
good to play. I haven't
could
played her
there ever
yet
be
because
beasts with the
too many
same kind of
characters, but,
power?
I think that I believe. Wait. Oh no, Tao Chi is someone I don't have. Never mind. I
Uncontrolled
thought that was
emotions in,
Danjin.
over time,
Got it mixed up.
beasts that can bring and
What
the
were you saying?
Jingle Beast.
No, I was just saying I'm
It
still
happened
looking
a
for PC
long,
parts
long
specifically.
time
I might
ago.
honestly just buy the
The
pre-built
Jingle
just
Beast
because
wasn't called the Jingle.
one, it's
Simply
easier, and they also
yeah.
have like
Back
additional
then,
other deals
the
as well. So
Swanese
it's just
lived
like,
a tranquil life in
it's
a
actually
deep
technically
forest.
value, but
However,
I'll have to take a look at what the
What
used parts
when
are.
the
manufacturer they're from?
tacit fields expanded rapidly,
I need
their
to confirm
of
the manufacturer
humans suffered
directly.
greatly against
Because
the
it's like
Swanese.
a separate
their terrifying
reseller, so I have to
and-
confirm.
Okay.
That's why the Swanese were deemed
If you haven't seen
evil.
Linus Tech Tips Secret Shopper videos, check out those.
Yeah,
You will probably blacklist some of them because of it.
probably.
The
Some of them might have
Swanese have nearly
improved,
gone
but
extinct
yeah.
over the
There's
years.
definitely, I can't remember even what
And
specific ones it
now
is because I don't really buy
there
pre-builds,
might-
but they're entertaining
and
videos in their own right. And if you're actually
that
considering a
last-
pre-built, they're also very
To
valuable
make
for being
itself
like,
more
okay,
approachable,
this manufacturer
it
provides a
first
level
came
of
up with a
service
less
that
intimidating name,
makes them potentially worth a little bit of a
something
premium.
like the Jingle Beast.
And then there's Dell.
And then
Actually, Dell, I think on a service
it
level wasn't
yanked
actually that
off
terrible. from what I
all
recalled.
its fur, filed
but
down
they
its
also
claws,
have other downsides.
twisted it.
So,
Maybe
anyways, yeah, as far as PCs,
it was
I'm
drawn by
definitely
the
dealing with
bustle
it,
and
experience
merriment
I can
of
help you
human
if
cities.
you want, but let me know.
It must have been lonely as the last
That's
of its kind.
directed towards TARS, not you, the viewers. Do not spam me with messages for help.
Maybe it
Like,
was
PC
moved by
I
human
do not have the
bravery
time.
against the lament,
Sorry.
and-
What feels
Or
ass when you
maybe-
have old CPU? I mean,
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
I mean, depends on what you define as
never
old. I
really
mean, for me,
became
like, I have a
human in the
7-year-old
end.
CPU, GPU, and it's actually not terrible. I mean, of course, when I'm streaming, it feels
If it
bad because
truly
of the extra
wanted to
load,
become
but, like, if I'm
human,
playing the game on its
it
own,
had to
it's
first
not as
know-
bad.
If you ask me, therefore, the Jingle Beast
yeah, I'll
no
be honest,
longer
if
rejected its appearance
the
and
computer's
began to,
really like,
in
for
its
out
animal
from what
form,
I've seen, like
connect.
with especially like
Perhaps
TARS and like,
it-
a 1060 was
Rover.
a mid-range like value GPU from 7 years ago, right?
Well, is that what you
And it's
think?
still running this game well enough.
I
it
think
in
the
a
Jingle
generalized
Beast
sense,
no
like-
longer cares whether it's a human
and
or
with
a
the CPU
beast.
that I assume is to match in a
lives
similar
in its
bracket. I
own
presume
way.
it's probably like a. Is it an
In
Intel or
this
Ryzen? I bet I
world,
can guess what
there
it
are
is.
beings with the appearance of a beast and the soul of a human, just as
Hello?
there are beings with the.
Yeah.
It will remain
Or you're not gonna answer
resolute
me.
and
Is it a
I didn't hear the
CPU?
question.
Is
I
it,
got carried
is it an
away
Intel
and
or
almost
Ryzen?
forgot.
Did I maybe I phrased it wrong.
Oh, no, it's Ryzen.
Thank you.
It's Ryzen.
Rover.
So it's a Ryzen 7 years ago.
Like 2700.
Oh, you didn't let me guess. I was gonna guess. I was
Nah.
actually gonna guess. I was gonna guess a Ryzen 5 2600X.
Ling Yang, come here.
You splurged. You got the 27
Rover,
or whatever. So-
Come watch my performance again.
Yeah, that's like
Please
that's
keep
an
this
old enough
bell.
CPU combo
It
that
should
like
bring you good luck.
TARS would see very
Fare thee
meaningful
well,
gains from a newer
blessings swell.
computer, right?
Yeah.
That's technically an old CPU. And he's mostly fine. So if you're feeling like your CPU is making it uncapable for your computer to run this game, it might be time for an upgrade. That's when to get an upgrade, is when you're like, when your computer is like not running things that it should be able to like or that you want to play, right? That's when you should upgrade. So Then I'm like trying to force people to spend money, but also it would be much more valuable for you to spend money on new computer parts in this case, compared to
Wishing on gotcha.
yeah.
I gotta say, your wishing video did not do you any favors for convincing people of your argument. Because
Man, they
you
never
just
do.
literally you just win. You literally just got the whole roster. Like
That the thing is, I still consider it a win-win. Either like, hey, the end result is it's a very entertaining that it just proves me wrong at the very least, and it's just a good entertainment, or it proves me right. So, you know, it's a win-win. In this case, I think I might have, for how much I ranted about certain things, the balance may have been a bit skewed. But I was gonna say my shtick regardless, because that's actually why I was making the video.
gotcha.
But you know, I know. The same thing happened with fucking what was it called?
Standard banner.
Oh yeah, Chronicle banner. Sorry, yeah, Chronicle.
Banner. Yeah, the one that has never returned since.
Yeah, I was right about everything I advised caution with in that video, by the way. We're like, we don't know when Span is returning. So like any pity, like I have 20 pity on that banner from that video.
Does it keep the pity? Have we confirmed this?
It should. I assume it'd be a little bit weird if it didn't. That would be an absolute dick move if it didn't. But yeah, since that banner shows up so rarely, only for the love of everything, as it said in that video, only wishing that banner if you have enough to guarantee getting a character. That banner is for people who have saved, and that is it. Otherwise, it's just awful. I don't know where that Oculus was. Casket.
Do you know how many caskets there are in the game? Because I don't want to cash any of them in until I actually have all of them.
There it is. My guess is
I know it's above 100.
The same thing. You can look at all the pages. So yeah, I know it's like 100ish because it goes to I think I have one more level is like 12, and then it goes to like 16 or whatever. I think I'm on. I can go double check. In a second here. But yeah, also I definitely didn't check my message from the page. Oh, I didn't message him. Whoops. Wait. Want to join my stream to talk about... Ooh. There we go.
Talk about this game that we have played less than you.
Yes. To be clear, it's a difference of like he has spent like probably, I'm guessing, 6-ish more hours grinding. Like he just specifically spent a whole bunch of time just specifically grind out the echo level kind of thing.
Gotcha. I can't wait until we cannot use our intro and outro skills. Let's
go. Let's try co-op. I can't wait. It's probably the best thing. I mean, I'll be fine with just my Sanhua. Also, though, we're gonna have the problem if someone has to play a healer or something.
I can level a healer. It's fine. Actually,
you don't level characters.
Well, I mean, I can level this one because I'm not gonna use it primarily.
Sure.
Oh, wait, this is the combat challenge. Okay.
So the only characters you're willing to level is the ones you're not going to use, except for a co-op.
Well, I mean, I'm eventually going to use the healer. I'm just going to pre-level it so that it's like there and it's this.
Sure. Yeah. Makes sense.
I already like started to level some characters already anyway.
I think most of the healing, by the way, the healer's going to do at base level without equipment is just going to be like the flat healing, at the percentage base healing. So you probably don't even have to level very much other than just staying alive. Yeah. Wuthering Waves does have co-op, yes.
Yeah. I just haven't tried the character yet.
Oh,
so...
frick, he leveled up. God dang it. He went to the next world level, so he can't.
He can level up. He can lower it.
Oh, he can? But I don't think he wants to. He wants to farm 5-star effects. Well.
Okay. I mean, he could probably... It's revertible, I'm assuming.
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess, if he joins. Oops, I'll have to exit. Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, frick. The game is frozen.
Da da da. Da 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 da.
Well, at least it seems to not be doing like a GPU crash this time.
How's your memory looking?
I mean, it doesn't freeze it. Like the game, this is different behavior than I had before. Like I've not seen this kind of crash. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a memory leak. It's just frozen. I alt tabbed out and tried to alt tab back in. I thought I didn't alt tab into it correctly, but no, it's just frozen.
It just doesn't want you to play the game.
Yeah. Yep.
There's so many ways that the game tries to make you not play the game. It's great.
But hey, that's much better than the driver, whatever device crash that crashes my
Cherish
stream
every
and crashes
game.
Discord. So, hey, I'll take that.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Could be worse. You can join someone lower than you. Oh, okay, he should be able to join me. Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's fair.
We can join
Okay,
his world.
Yeah, we
but
can't join his. He can join me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I can message him in game too. That might be better. I'd actually.
You'd actually get a reply
Yeah.
at some
Yeah.
point in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I haven't tried the co-op in this game at all yet, but I know that like, if we're doing 3-player co-op, we can't switch any characters, and if we're doing 2-player co-op, only one person can switch characters.
Ah.
We. So.
I just don't understand the intro outro just doesn't work with
Yeah, it really
fundamentally.
doesn't make sense. Like in Genshin, you can understand the baseline idea with not being able to switch characters, because you know.
I mean, you still have reactions.
Yeah, you still have reactions. And if you could, you'd functionally just have like if everyone co-op could have two characters when you had 4 people, that would be 8 characters on the field. You could do right. It would kind of like break the balance of how they design some things. Even though I still think they should allow you to do that in Genshin for Overworld at least, because it would make the Overworld co-op experience a lot better. But I can get the idea of it. Whereas this game is like just fundamental things break, like the intro and outro skills. What? It's like part of the core combat experience of this game. Whatever.
Nah, core combat? What's core combat? All I know is co-op.
If you have
Play with friends. Just you can only play in a limited manner.
to join my world.
The classic. I'm almost there. I need 400 more XP.
Nice.
So I'm getting there slowly. I should have prepped this beforehand. I'm sorry. I spent way too much editing time.
I don't blame you.
Strike from the shadows.
Let
I gotta
me
check
be
on
your
my
blade.
resin refresh video it was doing. I don't love that one, but
Shake the
God, no,
shapeless.
I hate
Stay behind me. Left
the comments I saw so far on that video, by the way, I think some people like the reason I did it that format was because like I wanted to illustrate how like resin refreshing is just more resin, and like the only thing you get is more RNG for artifacts, right? And the only benefit is this is the resin you could have now versus having later, and like
More
it's for
chances to
impatience.
hit.
It's for impatience, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I included literally all the artifacts I got from daily resin, and then I included all the artifacts I got from the Primogem resin, just as a simple silly comparison to do an artifact farming video that compares, hey, here's the amount of artifacts you get, and occasionally I get some good artifacts from each because it's just resin. It doesn't care. The game doesn't bias towards good artifacts just because you spent resin or spent Primogems for resin. So yeah, it was meant to be a very simple anecdotal thing, just to illustrate how it's basically just for impatience. And in my case, like it actually functionally didn't really get me that much better of a build than I would have had anyways, if I hadn't done it, which was an interesting proof of the point. And I also, the reason I included all of the like artifacts and the leveling of things is because like I want to show, because a lot of people way over prioritize like just having crit rate and crit damage, and will like throw away, like, yes, Arlecchino really wants mostly crit, but like people will just like throw away artifacts that aren't double crit kind of thing, right? Like, oh, this is crit damage, attack percent, EM, no, garbage, useless for Arlecchino, right? No. I have a very high stat value feather that has like 3 EM rolls, 2 crit damage rolls, and I think attack percent roll. That's a very good piece for Arlecchino, if I'm using the EM, at least, if I'm, you know, triggering vape or melt. It says you're offline. That's funny.
Me?
No, Ben said he has time. It says you are offline.
Please clap.
Here, let me.
What?
How do I add someone to this call? Wait, I have to add friends to be. How do I do this? I've never tried to do like a group private call in Discord before.
This is a
We can join the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
birth.
Oh, I'm fighting the mount.
Oh, I need to be friends with Tarzan at the start of DM. I'm not friends with him on Discord.
Wait, huh? We're not friends.
Apparently. Heard it here, we're not friends.
One more time.
Give me 1 second. I'm fighting a guy on a motorcycle.
Okay, no worries. That's
One with the sounds.
Stuff. Oh, I found a monkey. Yeah, I just have to do this quest now. Yeah, I don't know why he can't. That's very weird. Oh. There he is. Go into the yes, there we go.
Let me accept the request.
He is joining the team.
Yeah.
I see his Calcharo here. I don't see him. Probably. Okay. Whatever. You don't need to see the chat. Okay. Give me a sec to add you to the Discord code. Wow, look, it's co-op. You can play a video game with people.
Wait, did you unlock the mount yet? The motorcycle mount?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem that useful, to be honest. I mean, it might be.
It's just visually. I mean, it's just visually
It's
cool, right?
Yeah, it's just visually cool. Yeah, that's what it's fun for. So, yeah, I hope they do more stuff with mounts because it's a good idea with utilizing their echo system, right?
Oh yeah.
I do want them to do more with the ecosystem and do creative things because it's one of the more fun aspects of this game, like the Pokemon collection aspect.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can I do this yet? Nope. Oh, well, you can't do in co-op. All right. Don't even know. All right. Did you friend me yet, or?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. There we go. What? Oh, frick! What is his username? God damn it! This is his nickname.
Wait,
frick,
what is
why
this
is this
puzzle?
overly annoying? I feel like
Energy
it's like the better
matrix.
Am I not friends with Binge? Oh, frick me.
You're not friends with any of these people. It's over. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got it. What? It still didn't make him show up. Oh my god. How did I? How do I send a friend request to him? There we go. I need to friend to add you.
We are having difficulties here. Please wait a moment.
Annoying circumstances like I messaged this person for 6 months on Discord or whatever, and I'm not their friend, so I can't add them to a call. Wasn't friend with Tars, wasn't friends with Binge. Couldn't. Oh boy.
Couldn't be bothered.
I mean, it's technically not a necessary function, except for in this.
It really isn't when you think about it.
You could put them on all 3 of your characters for no cooldown. But you're right, it would be better. Oh yeah, that's true. You could just do motorcycle on everyone.
Motorcycle everyone.
Yeah. I was more thinking just in the generalized sense, not just with mounts, to be clear, for the ecosystem. It's just one of the more interesting aspects of this game, the fact that you can add abilities to your characters with the equipment, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm like half paying. The thing is like right now I'm trying to do this puzzle and I'm half paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh god. All right.
There we go. It
Where are you
created,
going?
it created a separate thing.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Alright. Should be able to join.
Someday.
Sorry for the difficulties, my stream people.
No, I mean, you don't need to apologize to me. I'm currently like waffling about on this puzzle because
I mean, I was apologizing to not you, to be honest. I was apologizing
To chat.
to the viewers.
yeah, both.
I have no respect for you. You're not my friend.
I mean, it's true. You really weren't.
So, yes. Hello, Binge. This is Tars. He also has like he released a video today doing Dragon Strike Noel. He's insane.
Oh, wonderful.
So
That's
you know,
fantastic content.
yeah, that's all the context you need for how like much he knows Genshin and whatever, and games in general. He has skills and game knowledge. There you go.
Fantastic.
And Binge, I don't know, you can introduce yourself, but you also
Remnants of the past.
theory crafted
yeah,
Genshin, whatever. So yeah.
I play Genshin. I'm an Ito main. Started playing because of Ito.
Hey.
I'm a big proponent of plunge Ito with or without Shenyan, and funky Ito teams that do not include Goro, because I think they're better buffers now. But yeah, I'm playing Yula
Yes.
at the moment.
You got I saw you got the 30. You have all the 5-star artifacts now.
I wish they. The truth is, 5-star artifacts are very difficult to get, even when you're grinding. It's pretty hard.
I saw the rate is supposed to be like 30%. Or what?
Yeah.
It says
It says 30%.
drop
Like
rate
the
is drop rate
earliest
is
you can
30%.
get it.
Well, to be clear, it's 10%. So every 10% of enemies you kill,
Yeah,
will
it's like
drop a
3%.
5-star artifact, which is
Yeah.
still relatively high.
Let me be your blade.
Yeah. Is it
Speeding
10%
up.
if they drop one?
Well, sorry, it's 30% of the 20%. So
So
I think
30% of the. It's 20%.
well, it's 20% is the base drop rate for an echo at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I was basing.
Okay. So then,
Gotcha, gotcha.
so 6% total basically to drop a
Yeah.
5-star echo at the first time you can get it.
Yeah.
First instance you can get it.
But, you know, enemies are
Cherish
spread all
every
over the
game.
place, so there's a lot of travel time involved.
Especially if you're trying to get a specific one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're, like, for instance, you're trying to get Electro echoes because you have an Electro character, like my main DPS is Electro, and I'm finding the Electro herons all around that. Oh my word, there are not very many in any one place, so sparse. Lots of travel time.
Disperse. Moment of resonance.
So it's grindy basically. Even I imagine. Well, I don't know. The bosses are only one type though, so that's the.
Yeah, the bosses are really easy to get, but
I mean, but you can also just do triple 4. You can just do 3-4 costs and ignore the 5-piece set bonus. Yeah, that might be worthwhile. I don't know. I haven't looked at the stat distribution enough to know.
The 5-piece, I feel like if you're doing for a carry, you kind of need the 5-piece.
Maybe.
Based upon the stat distribution. I mean, I guess this isn't, it's not necessarily true for, I'm trying to think which character type.
you
There
get
was
a
one
lot
character type.
of substats.
Remnants of the past.
Yeah, you do. You
For
definitely
just
do.
having a piece that's 5-star.
It's fair.
Having 2 bosses is
Hopefully this
useful for
helps.
crit stats. From what I've found.
Gotcha.
And I recently learned today about shinies.
What?
Did you
Shinies?
know about shinies? They're shiny echoes. that
shiny
you get
echoes?
From essentially shiny enemies. They have a 100% chance to drop an echo if you find a shiny enemy.
Okay.
And
Is it-
2 of them can be equipped at the same time.
Shake the shapeless.
So like it counts the shiny as a separate instance from like the regular one?
Yeah.
I see. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's your weakness. Hopefully this happy hour is
How rare are they is the question.
I've encountered 3 or 4 today.
Okay. Do they just unlock after you get to that rank then, or?
I don't.
just not see
Well,
any?
it wasn't part of this
Or
rank.
notice them.
I just started noticing them today.
Oh, okay.
So I could have gotten them previously and just not known about it.
Stay behind
Do
me.
they just have like a discoloration, or like what's the
They
shiniest?
have like a rainbowy,
hue?
like off gas.
cherish every game.
Oh,
They're just venting like rainbow
Let
stuff.
the winds roar.
they're tripping on like acid or something. What is this description?
I found it really trippy.
Moment of
So,
resonance.
What? Okay,
Let me
I will
be
take your word for it.
Yeah.
This description
I'll
just
pay
sounds
attention.
this description just sounds weird as hell on me. Given no context beyond rainbow hue.
Yeah. Alright. I assume we can't do any exploration together, right? It's probably the same thing with like chest style.
Stay behind Lotus
we're-
Propane.
well, I'm fighting some enemies right now, and I'm gonna see if the chest here opens up and whether or not I can interact with it.
Storm.
Yep.
Hear that command.
I'm at a chest style if you want to, near a weapon.
And great.
Whole stadium. Nostalgia.
I sense your weakness.
I'm trying to explore Sea of Flame area right now. I'm just getting my ass cooked because
It
of the way
doesn't seem
this.
like the enemy HP in the overworld scaled that much.
Yeah, the quest in Sea of Flames makes it so it doesn't burn you.
Yeah,
Spoilers, sorry.
How dare you?
dang.
Experience ruined.
They do that a lot in the game. There's just areas that are inaccessible or inhospitable, or if it seems like you can't just waltz in there and farm things, it's likely that something's locked behind a quest. Okay, so I am unable to interact with chests in co-op mode.
Figures.
Like, can you open them? Like, can you like
That would-
open the open like the locked ones, for example, like unlocking them, or does that not work?
I mean, you can
out here?
probably unlock them by defeating the enemies. I assume that's the same as Genshin,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But-
I definitely that if that's what you mean, yes, I did that. But I cannot interact with it.
Lame.
Lame.
Really wish it would synchronize that, and you could actually explore with your friends together or whatever. Instead, exploring with your friends together means not exploring your own world.
Yeah, I'm gonna see real quick if I can do data bank exploration.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and farm for 5 stars, or if that's like locked by
Yeah.
your instance.
Yep. Probably not. Someone in chat just mentioned Sweaty Goblin. If you see an echo with a gold glowy aura, they're guaranteed to drop an echo. So gold aura is guaranteed to echo drop. And then
I see.
If there's a shiny ring around these glowing enemies, they're shinies. So there's a shiny ring around them, apparently.
Oh, interesting. So I might have been misinterpreting what I was seeing.
So they have to be glowy to be shiny.
Glowy to be shiny.
So I presume like there's a base chance for the glowy thing, for the glowy ones, and there's probably a chance on top of that
Gotcha.
to be shiny.
I wish they had an elevated
This
chance.
is a testament
if
to
they
my
were,
connection with the
you know, glowing, as it were, to
remnants of
be
the
the
past.
highest rank.
Defeat a calamity
I mean,
class
this
enemy.
is going to get incredibly tedious, farming these things.
Ugh. I feel like
Not
in some
too
sense it's also worse because it's like an artifact farming route. Effectively, right? Like you have to run around, farm the same like artifact area. It's just like, why?
With load screens.
With load screens.
I mean, my question for the balance is like how much of this relies on still having to use like the wave plates, right? Because I know you're gonna have to use some of them, but if like,
I mean, it's only really, it's not even for the bosses because you can just you just kill the bosses and you get it.
well, yeah, I know, but like, so my thinking, right? Because the wave plate, you're gonna have to use wave plates to like farm for XP material in over time.
Yeah.
But if wave plate farming artifact or echo material gives you enough to be able to like in like 3 days of echo farming, you get enough to like level up 5 pieces fully. I think that makes it so like you're not going to actually have to spend that much of your wave plates on echoes, and instead the time is more spent in just farming the actual enemies themselves. And I feel like that might be a better balance of a system compared to Genshin, where it's just fully resin based, right? And so fully time gated, based on just needing it to generate over time. But it's weird. I'll have to give an actual thought on that when I actually try to do something like that.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, I think I'm not necessarily going to say it's terrible compared to, as far as the grindiness systems go. Like, I feel like the gacha games, they have to have some amount of grindiness to give people like reason to log in. Like, it's just a thing that's always going to be as part of the model to get people to play recurringly, and keep them in the loop of like whatever new content, because you can't keep them logging in for 3 weeks straight just to farm your whatever the Fs. You know, then oh look, conveniently the next banner is now here.
Okay, so
Right.
did you get that echo that I just picked up? It was a Glacia Prism.
No, I don't think so. We should probably try to do something together though, I guess.
Oh yeah, that would be...
Oh, you're near me actually. I can just yeet myself off the cliff. It's got GN S1 in 20 volts. Nice. Congrats.
Nice. Have people set on the terminology for the wave-on system yet?
I've seen W and S. I don't know where S.
Probably
Sequence?
like the initial name itself, and not like what
It's
the item is
probably
called.
supposed to be R. It's called Resonant.
I don't know. I would not be able to tell you.
I feel like most people are going to be familiar with Genshin with this game, so I think it's just called constellations.
Stay behind me.
Like, wave bands are what the specific items are called when you get them, so yeah, W probably does make sense, but also W is a terrible letter.
Let me be your
What do you
Why
mean?
W?
W is just 2 V's.
W. Like, it's too many syllables.
Too many syllables. Too much pronunciation, sorry.
Like, C versus R is just 1 syllable. Like, it's literally 3 syllables, and it's 1 letter. Terrible letter.
Hopefully this helps.
What 5 did you pick for Lua? I didn't pick
Let
any
the winds roar.
for the free one. I'm gonna wait, I think, at this point until I get another 5-star. I think when I get to rank, well, I don't know what the soft video is, but I think soft video is in like the 70s range. I think on standard banner I'm actually getting close to pity. If I factor in like the 15 free pulls from between rank 25 and then getting to 35. Yeah, I'm at 40. I'm at 45 pity. So, you know, I'll get to 60 with the 15, and then I think there's a little bit I get from the rank 30 itself from the bundle thing. Point being, I think I'm gonna get close to pity on standard banner, and that's my current thought. Wait until I get someone there, and then I'll decide.
Use the motorcycle that just passed by.
Use the motorcycle.
I said excuse the motorcycle that just passed by. I don't know.
I mean,
if
we
you
can
do
all
that.
use the motorcycle. But,
He's talking about it in real life. He's not talking about in game.
no, I know.
But there
I'm
is a
saying we
there is
can
a
use the
motor-
motorcycle. Yeah.
Just use the motorcycle.
Should you get Encore in your free 5-star? I mean, I think as far as a meta value, the community currently thinks Varina is the best for being a healer that can deal some damage and whatever. But I don't know. I like, if you, it depends on like what other stuff you've gotten that you're interested in playing right now. If you have a 5-star you're interested in playing, and you like the character for whatever reason, I think the goal with these games is to just have fun with whatever stuff you got going, right?
At least for right now, because I
for
feel
right
like
now, like,
you're gonna enjoy a game more when you're not trying to hyper optimize your gameplay
Yeah.
necessarily.
yeah, that's basically my point. So like, that Echo dropped, but I had to pick it up.
You had to pick it up.
Wait,
But
did it drop for you?
for
Did the pufferfish drop
Yeah,
for you?
yep.
Okay, yeah, that pufferfish dropped for me as well. So the drops are synchronized, it seems like, but we have to pick them up individually.
Okay.
I'm also guessing the stats are random. We should check that.
What rarity was yours? Mine was a blue.
I can join co-op now.
Okay, yeah, so it's definitely randomized between us. It was purple.
Okay.
You should be able to just join my world. Then I assume through the friends menu.
Let me see. It says
I actually think it's
I can invite you to co-op. I can't just join your world?
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
For me, it just
if
says
you go
invite
to
co-op.
enter co-op mode.
Here, let me invite you. There we
Wait,
go. It
where
says
is it?
already in co-op mode when I hit invite you.
I'm already in co-op. What?
Eh?
Eh.
What the hell is this? Okay, wait, give me a second. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it says
there we
already in
go.
co-op when I. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay, nice.
Jesus Christ, dude. These menus, man. Like, what the hell? What?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, that's my skill issue. I should just know that their UI is like this. I should just know their UI. Sorry. It's just me
Yeah.
being a skill issue.
It is a little bit of a skill issue. I have a friend
It is
who
natural.
was really dragging his feet, and then I was like, do this in the menu to do this action faster, and he raised his databank level like 3 levels in almost no time at all.
I assume you're just talking like targeting the specific ones that you've been targeting.
The targeting, and also knowing that there was like a, basically like a strong box.
Oh yeah.
So at me, there's a little one of those
Where'd you go?
premium currency monsters.
Oh, you went all the way over there. Okay, I'll warp to you in a second.
Can you warp directly
Drop-
to... Do we have warp to
drops-
directly players? Nope, we don't. Okay.
Of course, figures. Drops are not synced. Someone said in my chat. I mean, I did see that like the rarity wasn't synced, but that one thing definitely it might have just been a coincidence. I guess that the one pufferfish dropped for us.
It was the same one though. And
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, let me get over to where you are.
I am going after the electro herons specifically.
You can probably target them then, yeah. Where do you target? Where's the menu for targeting them? Actually? Database.
Exactly. So you go to databank, and then the second menu down, you find the enemy.
Yep. Okay.
And then you select
Oh,
track.
God.
God, this is reminding me of early
Violet-
Genshin. God.
Violet feathered heron?
Yep. And another thing to add, use the map when it shows you a map there. If you try and back out, it backs you out of like 6 menus. It takes forever.
Oh, God.
Nice. All right.
Why is
it also
this...
targeted something way the frick far away from me. It doesn't do what Genshin does, where it targets the one nearest.
Oh, you got it. Cool. So were you able to pick up the premium currency monster?
Nope.
Oh. It just disappeared.
It just disappears. I don't know if does Luna get it? Or does it just bug
I'm
out?
heading there right now. Is there supposed to be something here?
There was, yeah.
I see nothing.
Oh my god.
I also only see one.
Oh my god. So if any of us break it, you literally don't get anything. This game is... Oh.
Early Genshin vibes.
Oh, early Genshin vibes. It's over. Oh god.
Are you just moving? Oh no, you're moving really slow. I thought you were stuck for a second. I saw you in the distance. So what is it targeting for you? It's targeting something over that direction for you?
Yeah.
It's targeting
let me
something
check
completely
my
different for me. It targeted something way to the south of the map for me, even though I'm targeting the violet herons.
Oh, okay. Hold on. There's a teleport waypoint right next to where it is.
I was wondering why you were traveling when there was a waypoint. This is fine. Early Genshin vibes.
You're at 65 pity. Could that be the start of soft pity? I mean, there's a chance. I imagine it starts between 65 and 70, but I have no idea exactly.
So
Alright, so I'm
how's Verity to play as a character?
Honestly, like, people hyped her power. At this point she feels very clunky because you have to do 5 normal attacks in order to make her charge attack heal your team. And I use her like specifically as a healer.
Lovely.
Because she does not do a lot of damage, at least as far as...
She does coordinated attack damage too. I don't know exactly how long or whatever limitations it has.
Like,
I think that's with her ult.
I haven't...
her
Which also heals, so energy reliance basically, like
Swift
Genshin.
and resolute.
And
Wait.
from what I've seen, you can get energy substats too, right? So it's probably like Genshin where you need like 200 ER on some characters to make them feel really good.
Wait, I still somehow managed to get intro skill. Ah, interesting.
Oh, did they tweak something? What happened?
So
I know what that's all about.
Is that supposed to be a bug, or is that actually intended?
No. Okay, so that's definitely intended. My guess is when one of us has our meter full,
you can swap to someone.
Whichever party member then next attacks gets the intro.
Yikes.
Interesting. I mean,
because
my happens then, I guess.
My gauge was full and now it's empty.
Let's see,
so basically, shield doesn't affect you.
So basically, whoever is full, you can click their number and then be able to use the intro skill temporarily. Does it give you outro skill buff as well? Huh.
For that, like, say if you used my energy, then I'm pretty sure it would.
Okay, so it's still like usable. Ellie, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
This is good to know for the review. The cook up is that you can still use it. It's just not intuitive because you don't swap characters.
Go.
I have Farina. I have Verena C2. At that point, you can play her like a DCS. It feels way less awful to have her on field, and she also heals well. What's her C2?
Sounds come forth.
So I've got a full gauge. I don't know if I can use it for skill.
No, I can't. I can't use it.
Yeah.
Somebody
I didn't
did.
full gauge.
Someone.
Maybe I did, or by accident.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't paying attention.
Someone can use mine, I think, because I'm full right now. I'm full engage.
It doesn't show me any indicator though.
It should still show the same indicator as like
before. It says this character's conservative energy is not ready when I press 3.
Oh, yep, I did it.
Oh, now it is. Yep, there we go. Oh, I did it. Yep, nice. Okay, that's cool. I guess it's a smart way to implement it.
So it just shows you the indicator on like the 1 or 2 slot. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Going against wind.
I definitely have the outro skill buff because I can see the Verity like particle effects on me.
Yeah. It's definitely not perfect, but it's better than nothing. That's for dang sure.
It's not as bad as we assumed.
Yes, that's something.
It could be worse.
Ooh, there are 2 of them.
Oh, there's 2. We can kill 2 birds. 2 birds, one stone.
I assume because in your My World though, you can't get 5 seconds.
I can.
Oh, you can.
I checked my data bank and it said so that dropped.
Yep, that dropped for me as well.
Wait, what the?
The friggin' fog.
Where did it come from?
I got a blue.
Wait, no, we just go back in the fog. No.
No, what? Tell where's back in the fog.
No, it's Inazuma all over again.
Okay, now it's teleported us out.
Yeah. What the?
I'm gonna try. Oh,
no, not again.
Where is it? I don't even see it here.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and pull
It's not even foggy.
It's that vent over there. Oh my gosh.
I think maybe if we had a ranged character, like a pew pew.
Oh, I can switch to Chisha real quick. It's so sad. I got a S3 or W3 on Chisha. And I'm like, I can't use gun characters. It doesn't work. My camera just...
I didn't notice that. I had 5. S5, C5.
Okay. Let's see if I can
You're even more lucky then. Okay. Verena...
Okay, it's pissed off.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
And it's no longer pissed off.
Nope. Okay, so this doesn't work.
No, I think it does. I just have to stay in position. Stay in position! Yeah, come over, buddy. Please don't kill me in one shot. I'm only level 13 on this character.
He's just walking back on my screen.
I hate it here.
I know his health bar is not going down. I think it's resetting.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is going down extraordinarily slowly. It's gonna take a while.
Oh, you can hit it. You can hit it here. No!
No! Don't go forward. No, Soul. Why?
Does it reset?
Yes.
Yeah,
oh, it resets all. My bad.
Oh god.
I thought I could get back
Wait.
to
I need to level this character. God damn it! I need to level all the characters.
It still has its HP lower. It sells lower HP. We can do it.
No, but you keep going into the fog.
Stop
I know.
going into the fog.
The floor and the flames rising.
Killed
Okay,
it.
there we go.
There
Okay.
you go.
Wait, you guys got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, they're just all around this fog.
One of the experiences of all time,
Be
truly.
there for everyone. As we
Apparently
head
at
toward
C2
our
you need
shared
130% energy
leaving the
recharge
past
on
behind.
Baronet to get ult up all the time.
The sky
Oh, lovely.
song is about to sound.
Oh yeah,
Or the
okay.
one
So
person
all the
mentioned.
rest of these
Wait.
herons are...
Oh my
I
god.
just-
No, please.
So okay, why is Yang
I'm
Yang
gonna
here?
I'm gonna choose a different.
Oh, you're
enemy.
Yang.
This is truly sadness.
I mean, how long is the quest for this? Oh no, you can't do it in multiplayer. Never mind.
Ah, wow. This
Classic.
Genshin vibes. What else is new? Yeah.
Speeding up.
Follow-up unlocks at level 22, which is probably what is this? It's probably like a good 10 hours at minimum
Just
of
getting
playing,
beat up
but
by a boar.
Oh
Yeah.
my
And
god, it's
the
everywhere.
Fog.
It's
Why-
everywhere.
oh my god,
Why is it everywhere? This is.
I just knocked my water bottle over again. What?
I'm trying to determine how much I hate this. I hate the fog.
Yeah, this
Stop.
is terrible.
Please.
There's a heron. Okay, I'm gonna go to one that's over here.
Oh, I'm just gonna abandon heron. I'm gonna something else.
This is unplayable.
Yeah. I'm stuck on a black screen right now.
Oh,
nice.
oh, lovely. We can include that in the review. The audit review.
Precipitous.
I can unlock a chest for you here. I might as
Oh
well do
no,
that.
did that really happen? That's so annoying. I just decided to track a waypoint instead of the. I like switched to
Don't
tracking a
worry.
waypoint and it canceled my heron cycle. You have to go through the menu again, find it again.
Shake the shakeless.
I'm just teleporting away from the
From the Badlands.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally the Badlands.
Give up on the herons.
That quest was interesting.
The foggy one.
Mm-hmm.
Did it actually have a storyline worth reading?
No, I mean none of this does.
Okay.
No.
Lizards.
I will be there for everyone
Oh god.
as we head toward
This is
our
so
shared
sad.
future.
Why? Man. I don't know.
Can you heal me when you're not near me, by the way?
No, it does not work like that.
Figures.
You do not get healed.
Why would, yeah, that's nonsense. Why would anyone ever have a reason to not be in the same location together in an open world game?
Sorry, man. You gotta travel together always. We had to be tribalistic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where are the other... Where are the other, birds?
What are you targeting, Binge? Or do you know?
I'm trying to
Are you
figure
still
out like
loading?
any other kind of electric enemy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But what really stinks is you can't see that.
It's probably easiest to go into your echo screen and just look at the, like, sort by the,
okay.
the electric one.
Oh, it's the third thing down. Okay, so Void Thunder,
Yeah, can you...
Electro Predator. That's
Can I
what
just say, the sorting system is not great. Like, why are there two toggle searches? Like, why does that a thing? Oh, I see it. Oh, 8 echoes. Ooh. I have 2 echoes here. I don't know. Oh, I got 4-star. Nice. Value.
Wham. Oh, what was I doing? Echoes... What is it called?
Electro Predator.
Electric Predator.
If you go to the
Oh, I see what it
third
looks like. Okay, yep.
menu down.
I've increased my stamina. Thank God.
Data bank. Oh, I see the third mini gen. Oh, I see. Okay, that is a little bit better than for selecting things. Oh, I selected the boss.
I need to...
I selected the boss again. Wait, what? Have I not fought? No, I haven't.
Packet, tacit field. What are you doing? What is happening here?
So to the north of this tacit field, down by the bay.
I'm trying to see where you are. Oh, you're all the
There's
way
an
over
enemy.
there. Jesus Christ.
There's a couple enemies.
Yeah. They definitely are.
I think it definitely is targeting a different one for me still. Okay.
Oh, please don't.
You guys.
Why is it telling me
Yep.
to activate it? Can I even activate this in co-op? I can activate this in co-op. Why can I activate this in co-op?
Oh, I just tracked this. Frick.
Oh, because this
No.
is essentially a domain.
Oh, God.
Sounds come forth.
Okay.
50
Well, I'm fighting
gigabytes of
level
RAM and a
42
3090.
enemies while I'm level 30, so this is fun.
You have a 60 gigs of RAM and 3090 with lagging. That's definitely not
Strike in the
your
shadows.
system's fault.
For this house.
Did these drop echoes if we're not actually claiming the wall?
I don't know. I activated it
there's
and then
a-
they
A first time bonus
Oh,
that you
okay.
can get for clearing something. But that would only affect host, I think. Or you might not get that first time bonus in co-op.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Wait, the
about that.
turtles were so fast. They are literally gone.
Stay behind.
They they don't care.
So I just defeated an enemy.
Fake
There's
laid
an
away.
echo here. I want to know if you guys can see it.
Moment of resonance.
Alright.
See if it sinks across the map.
Yeah.
Freaking turtles.
They don't stop. They never stop. Wait, why are there still more spawning? Why is this infinitely spawning? It keeps
don't know.
restarting the challenge. I can see it because the timer keeps restarting. What the hell? What is this?
Alright, well, this is the way to farm, wait, do you get any XP from farming these? You can infinitely farm to level 90.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead.
I sense your weakness.
Can you get healed by my drone? Nope.
Dead.
You're dead.
Yep. Did I pick up Aloy yet? What? Is there an Aloy in this game? Are you gonna start an account where you only use characters with the same weapon type? Probably not at this point.
Okay, it just keeps
As-
restarting the challenge. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
This is not it.
Alright, so
Um,
got this echo here.
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
I see it.
where are you?
Oh,
Are
it's a
you-
new echo.
Oh, I see, I see. Are you
Chasm
down below
Guardian.
here?
I see multiple actually.
Multiple echoes?
Yeah, got two.
Okay.
Electro Predator.
I see nothing.
Ah,
I saw the animation for you grabbing.
Interesting.
lovely.
So it might only be synced if we're close to one another when it happens. Because
No, but
all
he
the
was-
other times
Well, I was
was
there, but
here.
maybe I was just barely outside of the range. I don't know.
No, you technically that's not here because I couldn't affect you with my abilities.
So you have to be in range of your ability. What is the ability distance range then?
Good
Good
question.
question.
This
Okay,
is
so-
how many units? Where are the hitboxes in this game? Do we have chunk chunk
So I'm
lines?
going to another Electro Predator location.
Yeah. This is how you farm stuff to level echoes. Yeah, I know that, but we were just fighting them infinitely. They were just infinitely spawning. Yeah, I didn't need to clear. Yeah, I didn't get any first clear rewards for doing any of that either.
I don't even think it didn't even work properly. I don't know because
No,
they
it
said
didn't.
it said like 0 out of 4, and then we kill all 4, and then it's like,
Nothing.
oh, let's have another one. It's like, what?
Yeah, I don't think I was
Okay.
supposed to do that.
I
So
don't think that's
I'm
intentional.
just gonna sit here and engage when you guys are around. We'll see if the
Okay.
echo drops or synced or
Okay.
not.
All right, go ahead. I think we're in the area, right? At this point?
Well, you need to be in combat with me, not just in the area.
It has to be in combat with you. Okay.
That's what. So I'm supposing that when you're in combat with me, because it's worked 2 times previously, that
Okay.
yeah, that the drops,
this house.
for at least for echoes,
The hour is upon
which
us.
echo gets synced. So
Oh,
there's
I
one.
got
One just
one.
dropped for me. Yep.
Yeah, one just dropped.
No, I did not get it.
Oh, you did not?
I got another one too.
I got that one.
Okay, I got
I think you said
two.
that a little bit before. I got that maybe. So yeah, I don't think they're synced. I assume.
Okay, I didn't get the same ones. Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
interesting.
But
There's
it
a
could. it's-
lightning strike just hit with 0 sound effect. Nice.
The sound in this game It's
Yeah.
sometimes not great.
I said to Benj last night, I was like, do you think the music is AI generated?
Oh no!
Like, it kind of feels that way sometimes.
It trails off in ways
I hope
that
it's not, but
aren't
yeah.
very coherent.
I mean, honestly, at this point, the only track that I'm like, even like partially vibing with is the Crownless boss fight music, and that's about it.
It's pretty decent.
Okay, wait, where are we going now?
There's a car attacking me.
Ah, that's the modern day issue, you know. Cars can attack you in the non-fantasy setting.
No, I know they can. Yeah. Buy a Tesla, and it might kill you.
Please no. We're being topical now. God.
Oh, here's another one of those premium currency things. Buy me sold. See if you can get it.
Yeah, you attack it because I don't want to
yeah.
grief again, because apparently it's a grief to do that. Also, I am getting shell credits still when you kill stuff across the map.
Oh, nice.
Pretty neat.
So that's at least synced, which is just weird as to what is synced and what isn't synced.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys just get 78 shell credits or so?
Haven't paid that much attention, but
okay.
Try to watch for it.
Alright.
Here it is.
Okay. Yeah. It's a...
See it?
Oh, these things. Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, it disappeared for me. You got it?
It disappeared for me.
Yep. Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so basically if any one of us takes it, then it permanently deletes it from his world and doesn't give him rewards. Got it. Lovely.
How dare you?
I owe you 10 gems.
10 primo gems.
I owe you 10 gems.
It could have been 80 geons.
So I need to go underground for this thing.
Oh god.
And I don't know where the underground starts. It could be over here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Has someone made a map? I'm assuming there's some interactive map somewhere already.
Okay, here it is. Here's the
cave
underground area.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. I'm ready.
So this is... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Does this open?
How everyone can be Kaveh.
It's quest locked.
It's quest locked. I love it. I love it here. And you know, in retaliation, we kill this vine monster and get you gems. Wow.
Time to look for another Void Thunder possible dropping enemy. Let's do the
What's still alive?
Oh, over here, apparently.
Sounds come forth.
No.
Hopefully this helps.
Why? I'm so upset with this.
How much stuff is quest logged?
Yeah.
How much? I mean, I guess it makes sense in some... I don't know. Does it really make sense, though? Am I just
Probably
coping? I think I'm just coping. I think it's just not great.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what would you like to do?
Is there even anything we can do beyond just like searching for chests? I'm pretty sure. I guess like we could do boss fights, but like...
Yeah, we could farm bosses together, I guess.
This feels... This feels so limited. What the freak? What is this, please?
There's not much to actually do together.
Is there a raid? Is there some raid boss anywhere?
Like, this is not really a good thing that I'm bringing up this game, but as far as comparing to gacha games with multiplayer, Tower Fantasy was a much better multiplayer experience.
You mean it had a multiplayer experience?
Yeah, Tower Fantasy was the multiplayer experience in my mind. But like, yeah, the saying that.
I'm gagging. I'm dying inside.
Do I have... Oh my gosh, I think I have your level of stamina.
Wait.
What do you mean?
think I have max level stamina.
Are you max stamina? My stamina is draining like abnormally fast doing this.
The hour is upon us.
That's hilarious to me.
Let me check. I think the max level stamina is Databank 10, right?
Is it? I'm not even at Databank 10 yet, so I would not be able to tell you.
Maybe it went to the lowest common denominator.
Oh, it just gave you all my stamina level and said ha 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 trolls on you. Go deal with the lowest stamina possible.
Yeah, but then like you're dealing with Soul's current role.
I don't know.
I think that's the same between me and him.
Who knows what the spaghetti code looks like at this point?
Alright, Databank. Yeah, you don't get any more stamina things for Databank level ups past level 10. So I should have max stamina. No, there's no list. You can't see this on stream because
No hesitation.
oh, known issues and bug fixes. Battle won't start when Rovers challenge After Discord, Mech Abomination, and multiplayer mode. Was that what we did?
Moment of resonance.
That might be what we did.
Custom stream.
Yeah. Custom support for PlayStation controllers isn't available. I mean, if they're watching the stream, suggestions of co-op. Make it so you can actually explore together. There's actually reasons to do things together and not like just not progressing your own overall. Make the general farming experience better in co-op, especially. Like it could be more engaging to farm with friends. I think. Like, but they just gotta refine it in some way.
Are any of you experiencing any lag during these?
Oh yeah, like Tars mentioned before, let us teleport to each other.
Yeah.
Please.
Hopefully this helps.
Controller issues, they're gonna... Okay, you know, kudos, I appreciate them going this in-depth with the number of fixes and problems with their logs. Makes the story not bad. I mean, that's not a co-op thing.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
You guys are in separate spots.
I'm unlocking this chest here. Not chest, but this reward point. Alright, so this reward point's unlocked. I guess you'll pick it up whenever. 5 years later. If you play this game for 5 years.
I hope not.
Do you want to try and engage this boss?
Oh
Yeah.
boy. We're cooking. Cooking on the boss, finally. A raid partner.
We should. I want to farm this in the monkey boss maybe. Get some good main stat pieces. Oh, I'm frozen.
That was very interesting. It like froze everything. Like, they couldn't do anything while you were frozen.
Interesting. I feel like that should not be the case if you were not the one frozen.
I sense your weakness. Swift and resolute.
Like frigid death.
Somebody can use their intro skill.
Swift and resolute.
Oh yeah, I can. Missed
One
it.
more time.
Embrace.
No hesitation.
Oh, I'm
The hour
frozen.
is upon us. Hopefully this helps. Swift and resolute. Strike the shadows.
Oh, I got the echo.
Nice.
Cool.
I did not.
I did not.
Oh yeah, I actually need to farm the monkey to level up. I don't think I need to claim this, but yeah.
You want to go over the monkey?
Yeah, let's go kill monkey.
Plunge attacking is so much easier in this game compared to Genshin from flat ground. God damn. Holy crap. I'm just...
Well, you can
Why are you
plunge at
frustrated
any
about this? I
height.
don't get it.
because I've spent so long practicing Dragon Strike, and I'm like, damn, this game literally allows you to do like default. It's over. No, I know you're joking, but I just had to explain more context.
Oh yeah, that's true. Context is important. I am at Monka.
Oh god.
I should fight one of the Calamity bosses too, I think.
Where is
By
this
the
on the map?
turtle.
Oh, the
maybe?
Calamity bosses. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, but doable.
That's probably doable.
I
Just
think it'll be
dodge.
fine.
Just dodge forehead.
For you, it's gonna be especially hard because.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
When they're level 45, it's like.
It's not great, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Their levels translate to more.
More
Oh,
damage.
great, cool. We're in that
Monkey.
poison field area.
Monk.
I can't wait to get one shot by something because I've never fought this boss before. Ah, yes, Dragon Spine V2. Lovely.
There's fog here too. Not
No,
inside this,
please don't tell me
thankfully.
it interferes with the fight.
There's definitely. Are there some mechanics? Actually, it might not be fog. I just get damage again.
Okay.
Attack coming.
This helps. Swift and resolute. The end has come. Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
I can't tell who he's targeting, to be honest sometimes.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, I got an Echo as well. What the heck?
Oh, I got
4-star, please. It was 3-star.
3-star.
It is a 4-star.
Hey. I mean, I don't think you can get 3 stars anymore, right?
I can, yeah, for sure.
You still
right.
can?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the...
What?
Ah.
Yeah, what?
Interesting.
15.
I'm.
It says 70. It says 30% for 5 stars and 70% for 4 stars.
Yeah, that's what I saw. So I'm like, how the hell can you get 3 stars still? Lies and deceit.
I got a couple.
The
This
rates
is what we've been.
The rates are inaccurate. This is what. Oh my god, it's over.
What's the next boss? Do you guys mind doing the electro bosses?
Yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can do
them.
whatever. I'm just any of this crap I get, I'm probably gonna end up converting to something else in the future, right? Just throwing it in the trash. So it doesn't matter that much to me.
How big is
I
the map?
I do want to fight the
overall?
monkey one more time. What about the map? Sorry.
No, I'm just trying to see comparison to size. I'm just trying to think of how much it is in relative to like another update in Genshin. It's actually pretty sizable. I think this is pretty
Yeah, I think
big comparison.
Yeah,
overall.
it's good for a 1.0 for sure. I think.
Yeah.
Where's the underground? How do you get here? I forgot.
It's right by me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna hang outside of it because he aggroes like very quickly.
Oh yeah, this is a minor
Including
thing
above-
too.
Above ground.
Putting pins on the map is absolutely painful.
I think you can't edit
True.
them right now or label them. But
Do you understand the treasure finder, like artifact?
I have not tried to use it.
I
The
tried
loot
to.
mapper?
It puts like a thing on the map, and it hasn't showed me anything yet.
Yeah, it's not great. Okay. So this is the boss I like literally could not spawn on my game. I think.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Well, you said it was it was like targeting you above ground or something, right?
No, yeah, it was like it's really dumb. So like was there a cave I was supposed to go to? There was a cave I was supposed to go to.
Yeah. Oh, did you not
Okay.
come down the cave yet? Yeah, we
No,
definitely
no.
waited right in front of the cave entrance for you.
Nah, you're good, you're good.
Ow.
I know where it is. I see it. I just need to go down it real quick. But yeah, no, like the boss spawned above ground. It was like the dumbest thing ever. Like pseudo spawn above ground. But then I don't know, like I couldn't fight it, so it was like very weird.
Is the boss bar here for you? Right now?
Yeah, it's there. I can see it.
Okay, we almost had it.
I can see it zipping around and like
Hopefully this helps.
Yeah.
oh, an echo. Nice.
Do not get one.
Oh, 4-star.
Shame.
Become an echo enthusiast. Ah. Yes. Echoes.
Alright, oh yeah, we can also fight, what's this bucket? Scar. Chaotic Juncture Ember. We can try both of them, I guess.
Scar, my man.
I don't know, which one do I want to claim the rewards for? I don't know.
Yeah, just let me know which one you're going to.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, you need these for skill upgrades. Ah, frick, I don't know which one I actually need. I'm just gonna guess turtle. Let's go to turtle.
The Bellborn. Here.
Need some crazy bug god gear.
I cannot wait for my camera to glitch out again.
Yeah, let's try to do it on purpose.
I can't wait. If it glitches out again, I'm going to be absolutely flabbergasted.
Wait, why'd you teleport up there?
I don't know. Why did I teleport? Is there a teleport down there? Oh, there is. Oh my god, it's because I'm zoomed out in the map.
Oh, you
It
zoomed
doesn't
out too
show
far.
all the
It's just the
teleporters.
Oh man,
Beautiful
That is special.
this map is.
precisely because
It is what it is. It be how it be.
You know,
I'm still surprised they made plunging attack cost stamina though. Like, what is this?
yeah. I feel like jumps don't cost stamina, right?
No.
No, they don't.
No,
They do
you
if
jump-
you're running.
They do if you're running.
Oh, interesting.
You like dash jump. Oh, what?
Oh,
Okay.
it just glitched up immediately.
It just went.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully this helps. The end has come.
Oh god, it's so janky trying to fight it up top.
Swift and resolute.
Are you up top already?
Yeah, I'm top.
Swift and
There we go, I broke its spell.
I can't even target the top. It doesn't even allow me to. Oh, I am okay. Yeah. This is fine. Okay.
Auto. What's happening to you?
Oh god, no! I was inside the turtle again.
Oh,
As usual.
nice. Auto targeting the top is definitely a bit jank. That's for sure.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
this boss is better if you do not auto
Moment
target.
of resonance.
Although the
The
camera is also
lock-on
fixed.
feels
so-
just as bad. I don't know.
Oh, you can target the legs too. It's got.
Yeah.
So they've copied some like Elden Ring targeting, but it's jank. Not that Elden Ring targeting is perfect.
Oh god. Like, why is my camera rotating? I didn't ask for this.
Yeah. I should not have locked on. Lock on here. Oh, I'm in the turtle.
Yeah. You see the
Lock on
esophagus
is not.
yet?
Yeah, it's a bit. You can switch between what you lock on.
What is happening?
Yeah, but even then, it's still like not great.
Yeah.
What was that? Was awful.
My thoughts exactly.
It's still moving around for me.
Yeah, he has a death animation.
Oh, I didn't notice that the first time I fought him.
Wait, you still see it? I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, he was doing a death animation.
Oh.
Oh, and the death animation then just instantly disappears.
What the hell?
Yeah, I got a bell, and none of the billet material.
Are we returned to Monkey?
Yeah, that's one more.
Return to
We need to fight it
monkey.
at least one more time.
Ay.
We all return to Monkey.
This
inevitably.
is. Man, I am. This is
Ours
really
the Jeremy Irons of this game.
it's making me really realize how much the auto targeting system actually isn't necessarily that bad, given the lock-on system might be worse.
Yeah.
Oh god, okay.
Mahoyo was right all along.
No.
Swift and resolute.
I still appreciate having it as an option, but yeah, that boss is definitely jank.
The end has come.
Which is funny because that was on one of their trailers too, like in terms
Oh
of
yeah, you're right.
Swift and resolute. Swift and resolute.
Wow, that was
Yeah, he's got one.
damn.
4-star.
I saw the
Three-star jump.
animation that time.
Going against wind.
The death animation for him?
Yeah.
One drop, of course.
I mean, I think I'll just chalk it up to co-op things. Whatever. This is it.
Just co-op things.
Just
man.
co-op
Co-op
things.
things.
I
It's
can't.
fine.
You just honestly, you could just make a compilation of all the dumb crap that happens in this game, and just make it like 10-minute just montage of just what am I looking at.
Yeah. I don't feel like doing that right now.
Oh god. Okay.
So do we want to do one of those
Such a rare species.
toughy enemies?
It's my lucky day.
Oh, like the ones in the general overworld? Yeah.
No, I meant like the
Oh.
the tactical hologram.
Oh, tacticals we can do. Yeah.
I don't think we can do that in co-op. I tried to interact with one of them. It didn't let me.
It doesn't. Like
Oh, okay.
It might be
If it
because I
didn't
also
work
don't
for
have it
you.
unlocked. Because I think it unlocks it like somewhere.
27. That's right.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 26, of course. I could get to 27, but it wouldn't help Tars. So you might not be able to do in co-op at all though, because it definitely when I interacted with it, it said can't do in co-op.
So
Do you mind if we do Electromephis again? I don't know. Like
Electromephis? We could do Scar too, right?
Yeah, we should do Scar. Yeah.
Okay.
We just go around fighting different bosses, whatever. I don't know.
This is truly the boss rush we all asked for.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like the main thing to do together, other than
There's
just
nothing to do.
targeting enemies and farming them in overworld too. But then like, okay.
Well, that is the like that is the end game.
Yeah, I know.
Oh god.
That's literally where I'm at too.
As I'm experiencing this, I'm like there's like less and less reasons for me to be like actively playing this game. I don't want to enjoy another gacha long-term grind. One's already too much.
So we're doing Chaotic Juncture.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the Electromephis.
You want to do Electromephis
Oh,
first?
well, that'd be great. I'm like
I figured, you know, you can fight it, and then it respawns while we fight Scar.
Okay.
Oh god, the thing that was shooting at you, Selena, is now shooting at me. No, stop.
That's what you get for not committing to playing this game for 3 hours a day for the next 8 months.
Ah, lovely. Oh. Oh. He literally switched targets from you to me. That is lovely.
Strike from the shadows.
I will say the grindiness of this game will make it a perfect game for me to just passively like fight enemies and grind out echoes while I am doing D&D with my friends.
No.
There's a lot of downtime in our D&D sessions sometimes where I'm not doing anything, and I just like to have my brain doing something, and that's mindless, and it's a mindless thing to do. So, you know, I'm simply giving as an example of there are like circumstances where like games having some grindy aspects are attractive. Like, and this is the grindiness that doesn't, you know, isn't like Genshin where I can do it for 5 minutes a day. I can run around the world, fight enemies 100 times.
Got an echo too.
And it's a blue.
Wow. Rude.
Wait,
You know, I might actually not
Hopefully this
have
helps.
the same level that like I normally would.
Yeah, I feel like it downgraded your world level. 'Cause I think it's
there's no
using
way.
my world level.
There's no way you should get three stars anymore because you're guaranteed
Yeah.
a 4, or you're guaranteed a 4 at least. We're gonna have to do it. Am I gonna have to do another statistical video on Wuthering Waves now? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, not
Oh,
again.
if you want to do, wait, yeah, I just remember based on the conversation we had before about you being sad about, you know, not being able to do a statistical video on Firefly. You should help me figure out the stats of what the F to do with sustain wealth. Like nobody from what I've seen has done like a hardcore breakdown of different values for doing sustain wealth.
Sustain
'Cause
wealth.
He gets value from doing everything. Like you could build him more DPS, you could build him more, like you could do full wind set, maximum speed possible. Oops, I don't know why I teleported
Like
this.
with advanced forwarding.
Yeah, like what is actually the optimal thing as far as like, because DPS, if you like, the goal with sustain well is just, you know, delay some combination of delaying enemies and killing enemies fast enough that you don't need to sustain, right? But they need to sustain. So I think that's a really interesting optimization problem. With how
Can
many
you
stats
interact
you
with this?
potentially can
I
use.
can't.
I think yes.
I feel like it would just be a matter of identifying which speed breakpoints you actually care about, and then going from there. Because you had to, I think you had to start from the speed break rounds.
Yeah, I have tried like 6 different combinations of builds, and they all like feel slightly different depending on like what enemies you're fighting against.
I mean, that's also probably it too, right? Like it can actually just purely be dependent on which enemies you're fighting.
Stopping to
Co-op party.
relax
Oh,
once
okay.
in a while
It says your rover's
serves
level
for a
0.
stronger resonance with the world.
You're that good. You're that good.
I'm that good. Dang.
Oh, system notice 2942 20,000. No, sorry, 200,000 007. Player not activated. Operation failed.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that we divided by 0.
Wait, why does it actually show I'm level 0 on your screen? What the hell?
Can you switch your character off Rover? Maybe it's a problem of like I don't have Havoc Rover unlocked or something. Or no, that's not Havoc Rover.
It's not Havoc Rover. It's
never
literally
mind.
Spectro. What? It's
I don't know.
fine.
Try switching to a different character though, because it says you're level 0.
Okay.
I will do my best to help.
I swapped
everyone.
character. Did it update?
Yeah. Oh, I should.
Buoyant and languid.
They're
Where
live.
will the wind
I'm so confused by this game.
It counts the someone in my chat says it counts the lowest data bank level of the players in co-op. Okay, so it's counting tars. I see.
It's counting me. Feels bad. All right.
Now it shows level 20. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, let's just start. So for some reason you're level 0 Rover.
Wait, my
not
Yang Yang's not even
qualifying,
level
gives-
20 either. My Yang Yang's level 30. Oh?
I can't.
Wait, I can't go in. Wait, that's yours. Those are your characters.
Wait, what the fuck?
Wait, what the? What the? Wait, did you just get our characters? Like, wait, what happened?
Well, I don't know. Is it using my build or not? I have no idea.
I don't. Wait, do you? Oh,
Is this a secret exploit to acquire other people's characters?
what
Okay,
the
well-
hell?
Either of you have Encore or Lingyan or
No.
Chaochu? We can test this.
Oh God. Fuck. Is that what I'm using my 5-star selector on? I might as well fuck it.
No, don't do. No. Don't. I mean, I guess if you really want to, I don't care. It'd be funny.
I mean,
I'm assuming
honestly,
it doesn't-
for
assuming
science,
it doesn't
I'm down.
actually give it to me, but it might be fun to test it.
I'm
Tao Chi
down.
would work too, by the way, because I don't have that 4-star.
Oh, I can do that one. Wait, you don't have which 4-star?
Tao Chi, which is the pink hair lady,
Oh, gee,
broadsword lady.
I
It definitely switched the characters based on whatever characters you guys had selected. So I assumed it was just like using yours, but it just launched it with those characters in single player.
I don't. What the hell? This game is.
There's no co-op button in this, so you just can't co-op this fight. But we'll see what happens if you select a character I don't have.
Wait, let me just try. Well, the thing is, like, when I swap a character, it doesn't swap mid. Why did it show Chasm Rider? Wait, what? Is someone fighting?
I
someone?
think Benji.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
he's
I'm
running.
fighting one of the
I was.
local elites.
Will there be no
I'm so
discoveries?
confused. Why did it? Okay, well, even if it was doing the weird character thing for us, like, why does it show? Why did it show level 0? Right? Like your
Yes,
your
that
main
does not
character
make
is
sense.
not level 0.
No.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Wait, I got the echo,
So
though.
I got that.
We still got the echo.
I got this too. Yeah.
But
There's
it
a
did not
electro
give
dude over
me
here.
the achievement for it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I got it either, and I don't think I've beaten him yet.
I'm so confused what is happening.
All right, you don't have. Neither of you have Tao Chi.
No, we don't. I don't, at least.
No, I don't.
I mean, then I guess if you really want to, you could
Guess I-
choose Encore or.
Commit to
I
the.
do. It's just for testing some dumb thing.
I mean,
Probably will just-
honestly, I like.
The most likely result is it just spits us another error because I don't have
you
that
said
character.
Encore, and who else do you not have?
I don't have Encore or Lingyan.
Lingyan.
Yeah,
I honestly like. I would go for Lingyan more than Encore.
yeah, I would do probably.
Wow, it's a 5-star. Wow, who would have guessed?
Weird.
Whomst would have guessed. Yeah.
Whomst would have guessed?
Opening greeting. Foul spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
Have you notice on the Felian Berengal bass?
Battle Bass? What?
I think they mean bass. My stupid Midwest fishing
okay.
brain thinks back.
Alright, let me
the computer
swap
color
to
code
this.
in the. Oh yes. No, I saw that. They're talking about.
Alright, I have
the
swapped to it.
boss.
Promise you won't.
Yeah.
Are you at
this.
the site?
As color equals highlight B / color. Yeah, I think just switch to him. Nice.
Okay,
Let's see.
let's see this. I'm ready.
All right. Single challenge shows Ling Yang level 0. Uh-oh. So why does it say level 0 for Rover? I had Rover.
You have Rover, no? What? Maybe it's because you don't have the
Yeah.
specific like cons.
Yeah, it gives the same error code. Yeah,
What?
maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's because maybe you don't use male MC. Okay, that's actually
I
fair.
just hear something.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it's the female character. They're treated as different characters. Yeah.
Feels off. Not
This
to
game
feel
is
drunk.
so.
Yeah.
How did they
yeah.
not catch this?
I think they did. That's why the error code is there.
Yeah.
Let's practice.
It's just they didn't make a standard like
with the world
thing.
They didn't
Well,
fix
it's
it.
very
Fix
much
it.
like
Oh
They
my
just
God.
errored it.
bearing
Yeah,
witness
yeah.
to every.
Yeah,
This
male
is-
MC there, start challenge, level 0, 2942, 20. Yeah. Same error code for both of them, for Ling Yang and him.
wow, this
Wow.
is truly the experience of all time.
Oof. Well, I guess we're not fighting him.
Swift.
Imagine if it gave me the 5-star though.
That would have been
Would've been an
ridiculous.
exploit and a half.
I mean, there
the whole player base in like a matter of a few hours would end giving all
There-
5 stars.
There was an exploit on the Epic Game Stores for you to actually get like a C6R5 effective character within
Wait, really?
with $4. Yeah, because the store was bugged.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but then they fixed it several hours later. So I don't know if that has been. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, is this gonna bug like it did last
Well,
time?
I activated this time, so we'll see.
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us.
My frames.
I sense your weakness.
All I see are particle effects. Oh, this is just as why is this boar floating in midair? What? Wait. Okay, it's just spawning more.
Swift and resolute.
Yeah,
I
it's
think it's
supposed
still
to.
bugged. Yep.
No,
Wait.
this is
supposed
bugged.
to?
This is supposed to happen.
Why are the
yeah,
counts
the timer
different?
didn't reset this time. The timer didn't reset this time.
Timer reset before, so
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
I think it did. Maybe I'm just.
This is proper.
Swift and resolute. Swift and resolute.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, finally.
Just went to black for me. Oh, it's showing me a cutscene. The swim. Okay. Yeah, sure. I don't know what this little floaty thing is here. This is the.
Wait,
player
what
orbs
are
thing.
these orbs? By the way,
Yeah,
do
I
you
don't
see
know what
these
this
orbs?
orb is. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's only one orb for me.
I see two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what the orbs are.
Oh god.
It's perfect. No flaws. Electro thing again?
Oh, I'm just killing stuff because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, at this point I'm done, kind of done with the game for the day, other than
Yeah.
finishing the dailies and check what I have to do.
I think this might be a good time to call it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I might go back to my world, do a few things, and then be like,
Because this, okay, so basically the co-op experience, fighting bosses, great, lovely, but it's also like, the targeting is a bit weird. And then it's just like, what do you even do here? Whatever, this is fine.
I think that kind of goes to show what you do here. Like, you do domains, you do bosses. It's probably really good for somebody who's like just starting out and they're like, I can't do a thing.
Yeah, it's just progression things, right? Mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat little thing, going back to my world, my previous map, like track this thing, is still active.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah.
It's probably an oversight.
What
but,
is...
but it's a beneficial oversight.
True.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, well...
Yeah, I'm gonna
guess I
finish
don't
my dailies, and I think that's basically my stream. I think
Yeah.
we've said enough things. Like, I don't know. I'm still
This-
enjoying it for now, to be clear, as there's a general vibe open world game. But it's like its strength is like the generic open world strengths, and then its combat is generally enjoyable. But obviously, we can see it's heading towards the grind, the gotcha grind.
The gotcha grind, as always, as all gotchas must go.
Yeah. But I'm having fun with it right now still. So as far as the game to download and play and not pay anything, just enjoy it for a month or two.
If you can even enjoy it, I don't know. Some devices still are not able to enjoy it, right?
I guess. Someone in my chat, the person in chat, 3090 and some high-end CPU and everything's stuttering there. Obviously not his hardware's problem.
I sense your weakness.
Well, I mean, I still can't use my keyboard. If I
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Huh?
He
So
has to
I
unplug
have a
his keyboard.
keyboard with a reprogrammable controller in it because I built it,
Oh.
and
Okay.
the anti-cheat gets
In
tripped.
multiplayer.
No. No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Why does this surprise you? How do I exit co-op?
You don't. You're
I
trapped
can't
in.
target it. I can't target a quest because I'm stuck in co-op.
You're trapped in here. Oh god.
Yeah. Other than my random crashing, I have no
Let me be your blade.
crashing ever played.
And what's really strange is like I don't have memory.
Yeah, I haven't had the memory leak in a while. Like it's now, so like maybe the memory leak has been fixed, and now it's just random. Which is slightly better. But, yeah, it's not. I don't know. Like plenty of games crash. Like I've had worse crashing experiences with games, to be clear. So
Swift and resolute.
it doesn't kill the experience for me. I would
No hesitation.
probably rather have the issues I'm having rather than it like my hardware being at like it running at 30
Insufficient
FPS
for
or
it?
something or whatever, or like. But
fair.
yeah, I genuinely have no idea how to exit co-op. I think I have to go log out or something. There's no obvious menu that it would indicate to me, like the friends menu, right? But like the friends
no,
menu
go to
doesn't
co-op.
launch.
It might just be in co-op and then be like return to single player or whatever. Like Genshin.
So in the co-op
There's no
menu,
co-op,
if you
there's
hit
no-
There's a
exit-
co-op menu. There's a co-op menu.
Wait, is there? Am I
Yeah,
blind?
there
Is
is.
that
It's in the second. It's
Where?
in the second tab. If you
Oh,
go.
yeah, you're right. It is. Okay.
Yeah. It's dumb.
Yep.
The UI is not great. Not great.
A lot of Genshin is a lot of the same crap. I think.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying the UI is not great in general
Yeah.
across these games.
Yeah.
Bruh, please let me out.
Never.
One thing that I really appreciated about Genshin after this game released has actually been the
Shape the
subtitles.
shapeless.
Oh,
You can read like full-on
Swift and resolute.
multi-sentence bits
Yep.
of dialogue
Let me be your
and
blade.
advance it at your pace. Whereas this, it seems like 4 or 5 words get put in subtitles. Like it's very short phrasings. You get to kind of mash through all of it.
oh yeah.
And it almost, I think it loads in about as fast as like,
Cherish every
I don't know,
game.
it feels significantly worse. It's the little things that I'm thankful
No
for.
hesitation.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, I think for me too, it's just like it's a lot of people honestly just don't remember early days of
Swift
Genshin.
and resolute.
Yeah, I mean, I
And so
never
they're-
played the very early days,
Moment
so
of
like,
resonance.
I can't directly compare
Let the winds roar.
So I think for me, I didn't play day one. I played like week one, but there were definitely like some issues. At the very
that. I
least.
got holograms unlocked. Yay.
Yeah, I think, you know, I don't want to be too critical of something that has promise. The issue I see is mostly in introducing a game with this kind of grind and not having a plan. It seems like they really don't have next steps kind of laid out. That kind of bugs me because it's like, well, what am I gonna do with this title?
I mean,
In the
if the next patch they like add more like exploration content, that might be something. but We'll see.
I don't know. At that point, it just might feel like another grind, right? It's just
I
gonna be
know,
another
I
exploration
know.
nonsense, which is
I
like,
know.
it's such a big problem. Like, actually, more exploration is not necessarily good.
Yeah, I wish they would try to like focus down more on becoming their own thing, right? But
Yeah, I wish.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm.
One-
I just
one-
want. I think I'm gonna end my stream at first since this challenge because I have to go to the bathroom anyways.
Yep,
But-
sounds good to me. I'll hop off on VC, and then end my stream.
It was
It was
fun.
good talking with both of you.
Actually, Binge, I invited Tars, and I don't know, Tars is not committed to be clear, but we were talking about how like Genshin endgame co-op would be cool to have like endgame co-op raid mode, and this current co-op event can be done in co-op, and it's probably the closest to that we'll ever have.
Oh yeah.
So
We can
If you're
try
interested in
that.
trying to do some of the event stuff in co-op tomorrow with me,
I would
plan on
because
streaming
I
that.
can't do I can do the Jade Shroom, but I can't get it in time for the Platinum.
Yeah,
Platinum
well,
medal.
the thing is that presumably in co-op their HP is even higher. So I don't know if
just
we're
don't
gonna
have
be able to
access to
full
some
clear.
characters that are pretty important for.
Sure, yeah. So I don't know. It'll be interesting thinking about it. Like the three of us who have enough knowledge about the game that we should probably be able to, and different things available to figure out some way to deal with these.
We'll
and
see.
what we can do. It'll be. I think it's interesting.
Because the thing is, the characters I use are definitely like not like max in talent levels. Like I think my Xiangling burst, for example, is level 11. There's like definitely stuff that's like not.
My Xiangling
maxed.
is level 80 and not final ascended, and she never will be. So
Okay, that's fair.
I think she has 11 bursts too. So like yes, she's a good character. She's worth leveling about, but I don't need her at my investment level.
But level 100 characters.
Yay! I mean, I will level 100. Like I said in the stream, I would probably prioritize leveling 100 characters like Kirara.
Oh, I'm only leveling 100 my Traveler. I don't care about any other characters. Only Traveler deserves crown. Goodbye.
Perfect. I
Or
like it.
main for life. I don't care.
What do you want them to add? Wuthering Waves? I don't know. Like I'd say like what I'm enjoying about the game is like their ideas with combat, right? And I'd like to see them focus the game more towards that direction. But right now it just seems like it's a gacha grind game with anything, right? And once I do the gacha grind, I'll just have characters that can kind of like relatively mindlessly clear the vast majority of the content, except for presumably the endgame content, which will just want me to have a lot of characters that are like heavily invested, right? That's my current vibe.
Yeah, I think also just like if you're gonna put a co-op system, like put meaningful
Yes.
co-op content.
Oh yeah, the
beyond
co-op,
grinding.
this game's co-op is kind of the same as Genshin, where it's like mostly just, oh, we have co-op, but it doesn't actually like offer
Functionally
that much to
do anything.
with people. Yeah. So like we mentioned the co-op things that could be improved earlier, like really minor things could help a lot, at least to start, that they could implement, like teleporting to players.
Yeah,
and,
it would be nice.
Making the tracking system better so we can like actually farm things together, right? Just taking the existing structure of what you do in the game and making it a little bit easier together. Being able, synchronizing chest unlocks, right? So if they were in my world and they open a chest in my world, even if I'm not with them, it would just leave it there for me, but it would open it for them and synchronize it to their world, right?
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't mind it if I didn't get like say a reward while in your world, but when I went back to my world, it like gave me a whole bunch of rewards and things.
What?
If I hadn't unlocked it before and just cleared it off my map, that would have been that would be really interesting.
Yeah. It didn't do that, right? You're saying?
No,
Or
it
saying,
didn't.
Okay.
It wouldn't do that.
Yeah, it would be interesting if it did that at least. Yeah.
Maybe this is also just me too, but I would definitely appreciate a lot of the lingo and the skills to not be there.
Oh yeah, like Jesus
like what the hell
Christ.
does deepen mean?
Yeah, they took the lingo issue of Genshin and just cranked that up, in my opinion. But part of it might be like my lack of understanding of some of the things in the game. But most of the time, I think I can understand a lot of things. But then there's nonsense like the deepen, right?
I don't know. I was like, why not increase? What does like the deepen? Like, is there some undertone?
I don't know if
get
it means something else. Yeah, we don't know. Is weird. So
like it's fine to use synonyms. Just please.
Well, jargon is generally less helpful if you're trying to teach something.
Oh yeah.
In any context. So, yeah,
And
there
that's
doesn't
all the
need to be
jargon.
as much jargon. Not everything needs to have its own unique name.
Yep.
Well, I think the name is probably just like something that's gonna happen because it's supposed to be unique to every character, which is like I get it, it's fine. That's fine to me.
But
It's just more like if you're gonna use like consistent lingo, at least make it like semi-obvious to a player that's like, starting the game. Like I looked at deepen, I'm just like, what am I looking at? what does this mean?
it makes the damage bonus insert deeper into the enemy.
Like what?
Increased penetration.
Okay, alright.
The end has come.
What else does that mean?
No. I'm not falling for this trap. Not on the first collab.
Shapeless.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a terrible video game. It's like
Speeding
definitely
up.
got some cool stuff.
Oh, it's definitely, yeah, definitely good.
Like I said in the beginning, like my general vibe is
Speeding
just it
up.
does feel like a lot of the structures of the game and like the cool ideas in here. It would have been better if they focused their efforts on it as not a gacha game. I think I'd be having a more enjoyable time if I paid $30, heck, $60 for this game. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, for real. If this was just a AAA RPG,
Yeah, this would have been like great. Like, you know, actually, speaking of that,
Stay behind.
there's Scarlet Nexus.
Yeah, you mentioned it again. Yeah. So yeah, check out Scarlet Nexus.
Frozen
It's
blockade.
not a mobile game, to be clear. It's
Yeah,
not a
it's not a
gambling game, so
Do wait for it to be on deal on Steam though.
yeah, it's a 3-year-old game at $60. It's probably worth waiting for a second. But I plan on buying it and trying it. So,
yeah.
An unexpected
Seems interesting.
discovery.
still crashing on your device, so you haven't been able to fully play it or not. But, yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Hopefully within a year you'll be able to play it. That way you can claim your free 5 stars.
well, I'm hopeful that they will fix the issues in a week.
Yeah, I think that within the next week or so they'll probably fix a majority of them. But the variety of issues I've seen on different people's devices makes me think it's going to be hard for them to catch all of them. To be clear, so
I mean,
I don't know.
as long as it's significantly less than day one, I feel like it's reasonable to be like, okay, yeah, you know, like the issues will subside.
They've been addressing and fixing things and whatever. Like they've been pretty well detailed, like with the notices stuff that I can't show you because it doesn't show in recording. But you know,
yeah,
like they're working on it. Like it's just definitely would have been better with a lot of these things were refined before the launch. So
yeah, I mean, like what they didn't really what's the community reasoning right now with Zenless Zone Zero, right?
I think that's the most obvious reason, realistically, because yeah, if they were going to release a gacha game closer to when Hoyoverse is releasing a new gacha game, they'd probably just struggle.
Yeah, and also on top of that, like with summer updates too, like it's just
yeah, that too. They probably picked this time out to launch quite a while ago.
I also think the timing's pretty good because you know, Genshin's basically got dead patches until Matlin.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
I mean, the summer event patch is generally usually enjoyable, assuming they're doing exploration stuff again. But I've never cared that much about that.
I don't think I initially cared about exploration, and then it's just like,
I mean, I enjoy the summer event sometimes, but we'll see how good the next one is. I've been enjoying Genshin exploration more since did some farming lately, so I'm actually more open to trying more Genshin exploration stuff.
it just kind of died with me.
I don't necessarily need 4 games though that do that.
No, yeah, don't do it for 4 accounts. It's not worth it. 4 games, not worth it.
I mean, even on Genshin, I only do it on 1 account. Like, I want to do more for like the resources on my main account, but like it's hard for me to motivate myself to explore Chenyuville to the same extent I explored on another account already.
Yeah, because it's not like, you keep in mind, like this stuff is not meant to be repeated.
No,
it was not meant for you to do it again. Yeah.
Something about Wuthering Waves that makes me want to explore even when I can teleport. It's I don't know, it's a similar vibe to Genshin to me. It just like litters things around the map that you want to interact with. Like I see the little red thing in the distance there and go head that direction. That's just typical open world design. It's not really that unique to this game, and many a game do that. There's so many open world games nowadays with different formulas and whatever.
I just wish they committed more to like their initial art
but
style of it being like depressing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because they changed
Lower
it and
the
now.
brightness.
Oh yeah, wait. You forgot. Look at the character designs. How much black and white do you see?
That's a lot of black and white and green. Literally black and white. Black and white and green. Black and white and some dark blues. White. and green. So she's the least black and white. Black and white.
Yeah, do you
Black
see
and
the trend?
white. Black and white and red. Black and blue. Okay, I mean that probably explains why Yang is white in it too. But it explains why Yang Yang stands out a little bit more design-like. Black and white and red.
Stay behind me.
Black and white and red and blue. I actually like her a little bit more, but black and white. Yeah. And then there's the pink lady, which is probably black and white and pink.
Frozen blockade.
About the Yang. Oh, yep. He's black and white and oranges.
Go Tacit Rain.
A little bit brown. Ling Yang actually looks a little bit.
Yeah, but you get my point. The color palettes are not widely varying for a gacha game.
Black and white and pink. Yep.
Stay behind me.
Yep. Genshin exploration is kind of slow. Yeah, this game does feel faster exploration-wise.
That's because you have more movement options, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say and stuff. So I don't know. But like the side effect is like once you like I don't think it will take me that long to like reach a point where I feel like I've done the majority of the exploration and I don't feel like hunting down random little chests, right? And then that's done. So the downside of it being super fast is like it's done fast. So I don't know. I'd still say it feels good to generally explore and move around the world for sure. With the, with the movement options. So.
I think though that the world design is a little more careless. I think I mentioned this last night when we were talking. How like an area in Genshin is memorable. I don't remember the twists and lines in like Lua caves and things like that, unless it's something that like the monkey entrance, where like you have to know where that is because visually it makes you think like it's not there.
Yeah. Yep. Arrow damage on the arrow set. Wow. Yeah, it's. I don't know how much staff Kuro games had, but there's definitely a number of aspects that feel a bit rushed.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel more like I think the most like the least amount of monetary stuff they had was in their VA department for like at least the voice acting. I don't know, because it's like very odd.
I think they released a statement that they had like about how it was contracted out to some big whatever thing, and then like most of those people were British and they had them do American accents, and then they're gonna like change it and they're gonna have them not do American accents when they're uncomfortable doing American accents. So, like, as far as that goes, but yeah, like it's just like they're just like, hey, here that feels like me, like they contracted a company, here's the dialogue we need, boys, do it. Right. And then they got the voice files from that contract company, and that was what was put in there, right?
But even then, like there was just like no like I don't know, like the direction just wasn't there either.
Oh, I know there was no voice direction. There was I literally think it was like they wrote the dialogue and then they're like, here, give us voice files for this. It was next to nothing on that, right? So then probably, I mean, I'm assuming there was some amount of back and forth, of course, for like, you know, figuring out what VAs they wanted for character stuff.
An unexpected discovery.
It's even weirder
British.
though.
A lot of the VAs are British.
It's even weirder though when you consider like some of the like English voice acting is like really good. Like Scars is like really, it's like decent.
Yeah.
And then it's like
some of them are pretty good, yeah.
And then you like in that cutscene where Scar and then whoever else is talking during the cutscene, it's just like it's like a night and day difference. It's like what happened here?
The hour is upon us.
It's just very weird.
Storm, hear my command.
There's like
Frozen blockade.
there's gonna be growing.
I see your weakness.
But like how it differentiates itself with Genshin, I think, you know, that's gonna be important for it.
Right.
Long term. And I think coming up with its own either game modes or things that players can focus on that can't be found in other gacha games is gonna be.
I mean, they just had to double down on the combat. Like that's literally their main selling point.
Swift and resolute.
Yeah, and that's very like PGR of them.
Yeah. They just had to double down on it, I think, and then I would imagine they'd be relatively successful as long as their combat experience is up to snuff, and gets an injection of, you know, rich material every now and then, right? Because otherwise it's... Yeah. Otherwise the interest will expire, unfortunately, I think, overall.
I'm kind of curious how that's gonna take shape. Like, one obvious thing would be to include their co-op system and go for something that's more like Monster Hunter-y.
I would actually enjoy that quite a lot. It'd be like a pseudo like Monster Hunter game, pseudo like like full-on RPG. Like,
well, and it could work here because we have
here.
echoes.
Yeah.
Let the winds roar.
And then you could capture, like, you know, capture the monsters that you get, right?
Right.
The hour is upon us.
They definitely have potential for doing things.
We'll see.
Oh, okay. I just found a shiny tortoise.
Shiny.
Do you want me to throw it on stream? So people can see what it looks like.
I don't know how it not.
It'd be a bit rough to put on.
People can look it up. I'd have to like set up screen capture from Discord, and it might be playing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Set up some stuff.
Yeah.
This is the creator growing pains.
Yeah, without knowing off the top of my head how easily it would be, what's within 5 minutes. Which was to end the stream after a short discussion here, anyways. So,
yeah, same.
You know. Do I need this? I don't. Attack percent. I probably shouldn't give. It's a 4-star. Whatever. Screw that. It refunded some things to me, which is cool. So it refunded some of the upgrade materials.
It is a 5-star. That's neat.
Oh, nice.
5-star shiny.
A 5-star.
That means you can have another vibing tortoise.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully this helps.
I saw so many people like, oh my god, this is so cool. I'm like, it's literally a tortoise. Did you expect something?
Frozen blockade. Not worth mentioning.
Okay, so there is the 5-star Resolute Tortoise. It is a defense Pokemon. It's got a defense main stat.
Nice.
Oh, that wasn't the 5-star. It was the 4-star. So I did encounter shiny
Keep going.
before.
I see your weakness. Interesting. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
I will set to my friends list. Not that many, but don't spam the messages, otherwise you get removed from the friends list.
Let the winds roar.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream now. It's fun talking.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I will probably be playing Wuo more. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it that much more. Probably not gonna do much more edited content unless something I find that I don't know about makes me fall in love and makes me like, oh, I really want to do Rectifier.
The end has come.
Right. But
are you planning to do
more
Tempest.
are you planning to do a review of the game or no?
Shape the shapeless.
Probably not. Like honestly, like my conclusion is it's a gotcha game. Like it's got some fun things. I think I've said enough, and like my feelings on this stream.
Fair enough.
I might, if my feelings change meaningfully, and I have some nuanced thoughts that I motivate myself to like write a scripted review.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
maybe.
Yeah. Anywho's. Bye.
Alright, see you.
I'll hop out of call, guys. Take care.
See you. I'm gonna say goodbye to my chat. Alright, hello everyone. Yeah, I think that's it for today. You know, it was a Wuwa experience of me failing at puzzles and not doing the combo strings correctly. I'll learn them at some point, maybe. But yeah, no, the game's combat system feels very good. So, overall, I will keep playing it for now, at least. I will probably also post a review later, maybe next week. We'll see. I have a lot of footage. I'm just waiting for it to be at least a week so I can wait for all the major, hopefully, bug fixes that come out for the game. Also, hello, little guy. Welcome. Unfortunately, I am about to end stream. I'm so sorry. We've been streaming for a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna end stream soon. Personally, I prefer it to Genshin. Yeah, no, I can definitely see why people would prefer this to Genshin for sure. Combat feels more fluid, feels more nice. You can do more things. In general, well, I mean, I guess most of the compliments I have, like if we're talking about like Genshin comparisons, is just like based on the combat, right? Based on combat and combat strings. So. Oh yeah, so this game feels really good overall, I would say.
Speeding up. Let the winds roar.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Alright. I think I am ending stream now. Alright.
Has come.
Goodbye everyone, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Well, depending on
Strike from the shadows.
depending on which part of the world you live in.
Hopefully this helps.
Goodbye for now.